All
Hello,
right.
world. You.
Oh boy, guys, are you ready?
Yes.
Define
As ready as I'll be.
Yeah, I mean, to start with, are you guys still able to get into the mythic table map?
I'm in it right now.
Okay.
Link.
Checking to see if I need
I
to
got a
resend
404,
the-
but I might have had the wrong mythic table link.
Okay, let me know if anyone can't get in. I can resend the link if need be.
Well, as long as you have joined once, if you log in, you'll just have to choose it from one of your campaigns that you're a part of.
I just do it as guest account, and so it's...
Fair enough.
I think at
I
one
couldn't
point
help.
I might have made an account.
A long time ago.
I was gonna say, you
Oh, wait.
definitely did, because at one point I used it
Stop putting your hand in the cup. Go wash your hands.
forever and ever ago.
Guest account.
Yeah, the
Wait,
Hero's
wait,
Bane,
no, go back.
Blessing of Icarus, and the Courtesy Leave.
Aha.
Wait.
All right,
Go
I'm
back. Back.
That's right. Let's see.
It filled out an account information.
Interesting.
It remembers you.
What?
Shoot. Whatever. Maybe it didn't.
Okay, you're streaming the wrong thing.
Paternity leave.
What?
Nothing, not you. I was talking to my computer.
Oh, okay.
It's supposed
I was like,
Well, if you really want, let's see. Go to that. Oh, zoom out. Zoom out. Zoom out. No. Travana's lair. Yes, that's where we want.
Yep, you're in Trevina's lair.
Yeah.
With the blood cauldron and the blood jacuzzis.
And no more mushrooms.
Yes.
Yeah, all the myconids are banished, and I don't know how to remove them from the map, so they are just in the blood cauldron for now.
That's right. That's right.
None of us know.
I don't know how to take them off.
Move tab. New window.
I can add more characters, and that's about it.
Yeah, I say. I wait. Maybe I figured out how, but I'm gonna leave it for now because
Just for fun.
in case they come back.
No.
Okay.
No.
They're only banished. They're not dead.
That's fair.
If they stay banished for a minute, then they don't come back. Well, if they are from
If
another
they're
plane,
from
they don't
another
come back.
plane. Anyway.
From this... Okay. Yes.
All right. Are we ready to go?
Yes.
All
Let's
right.
go.
I'm not going to make people roll for recap. Hopefully, we all remember where we're at. We're in the middle of fighting Trevina, who has all
round,
of
right?
the powerful magic items. Yeah, we're starting at the top of the round. We'll get there in just a second. You guys have banished her myconid minions. You fought off a couple of little tiny skeleton minions that crawled out of the blood jacuzzis. And yeah, you are doing pretty well at this point. So
Oh, there's silence up. I'm just reading Ilya's note from after last session that Bless is down because silence is being concentrated on.
right,
Yep.
so she is silent. Let me. So I have. And.
Do.
Who was it that I just hit? Was it a minion or was it her?
It's probably her because the minions are gone.
Yeah. I just have my notes say we can finish her off next week. Oh, because it's the end of a round and she was...
Yep, we should be at the top of the round, and she is not doing super hot.
Not super. That's correct. Okie dokie. At the top of the round, we are going to have a layer action. And she does not need, yeah, this is the lair. The lair does not need verbal components to do this. So,
Oh man.
sorry, silence. The building is. And even if it were, it's a building. It doesn't talk.
Yes.
This is spores are released into the air, and you guys are going to need to make me wisdom saving throw.
Everybody.
Is
or
this
people
the
with
same
excessive
disease?
ranges?
This is not the diseased one.
Okay.
There's a bunch of spores going on, and the diseased was one of them.
So this is the whole room, though.
Yep, everyone who is breathing air.
Damn.
What save was this again?
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Cool.
Wisdom saving
that's my
throw.
strong suit.
Oh, I also get a +3 from Jenny, right? Who's next to me?
Oh, yes.
Remember your auras.
I got a 24.
You said
Incredible.
wisdom save, right?
I gotta click to where I am again.
Is this considered a spell?
No, it's the lair action.
Yep, it's a layer effect.
Okay.
Ooh, I got a +10. That's
Oh.
good.
Ooh.
Oh, plus an
Just-
additional +3, I think, because yeah.
Checking all my feats
Damn it.
because
If I had a nat 20 and I was next to Jenny, I would have in the 30s.
Let me know if anyone gets lower than a 20 on them.
Oh, if you're next to me, you just get a +3. But I myself have a +10. Are you saying
you
you
have-
also
No,
have a
I
higher
have a
plus?
plus. I have a +11, so I got a 29 in total.
I
He's
see.
not next to you either. He's flying.
Yeah, no, I gotcha. He was just
Wisdom
making
save,
a quip
okay.
about having stuff, and I was just clarifying that I was
Fair.
making sure it wasn't assumed that my
Mhm.
No, I
aura
get
was that powerful.
how is
Okay.
my wisdom save that good?
Because
Yeah,
your
level
levels
15.
you. Oh wait, Jenny. Wait,
Yeah?
you got an 18?
Yeah.
You're not looking so hot. I give you a D6.
Oh, thanks.
How are you doing that?
Because I have wheel, and so I can just.
You have what?
I have wheel at the beginning of the day. I rolled for a certain amount, and I had 5. That would be my third one used. It lets me add a D6 to any, to basically any checks and saves.
Okay. Is that as a reaction or just?
It's just a thing. Actually, it is
Okay.
a reaction, but I think it's my. I haven't used one anyway, so I should be fine. But let me check.
Okay.
Make
Well, it's
sure-
the top of the round, so it would use your reaction for this round.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Is just what I was checking for. Okay, so what's your new total, Jenny?
21.
21. Okay. Did anybody else get below a 20? No?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Great. All right, you guys successfully saved. None of you have switched sides in this moment.
Whew.
So now it's Beth.
Okay. She is where she is. Let me go to my spells real quick. So there is silence. I can just tell that there is no sound in that area right now, correct?
You see me smacking her, and no sounds coming off of that, even though it's visibly hitting her really hard.
Okay.
You're watching the pantomime.
And the way silence works is you can't cast spells inside of it, but a spell from outside can affect inside of it, yeah?
Yeah,
You
as
can
long as it's
cast
not
spells in
thunder.
it if they don't have a verbal component. It
It's
just
so, yeah,
prevents
as long
you
as as long as she doesn't need to hear me for my spells from the outside, I can cast them at her, yeah?
Correct. As long as it doesn't need to hear you and as long as it isn't thunder damage.
Yes.
Okay. Wait, you said as long as it's not thunder damage?
Yeah, thunder
Correct.
damage doesn't work inside silence.
Wait, let me read this thing one more time.
I shouldn't have warned you.
Okay.
I should have just let you do that.
Thunder,
That'd been funny.
thunder specifically, not lightning.
Correct.
Yeah.
Lightning is not a sound, it is the light. Thunder is the sound.
Cool. I'm gonna start casting a spell called Alpha Heat Lightning, and I'll like kind of like slap my arms together, slide my hands towards each other, and as I do it, you'll see this red and black lightning form, and then I'll just
Ooh.
call, like, while I'm doing that, lightning will hit her. Well, it won't hit her unless it hits her, but
Right.
I believe, yeah, it's a ranged melee spell attack, or a ranged spell, whatever attack. And that's plus 14.
Try to knock him.
So
This.
13 plus 14 is 27. No, yeah, 13 plus 14 is 27. So I'm assuming that hits.
Oh yeah, that hit.
Sweet. Now let me roll the damage, which is
Please do.
4d10 fire and 4d10 lightning for this thing. And she's not wearing anything metallic, right?
No.
Okay.
In fact, it doesn't look like she's wearing armor. She appears to have just a natural armor class.
Now,
He's naked.
her weapon.
She's not naked. Although
what-
she's a shapeshifter, so you don't know.
What is her stick made out of that she is wielding?
Staff?
Yeah.
My stick.
Sumipo, what's the staff made of?
This staff of the Archmagi is made from 5 different strands of different types of wood that have been braided together.
But it's all wood.
Yeah, it's all wood,
Okay.
and it was actually a gift from someone we helped save at some point.
Oh my gosh. Keep talking, Drake. You're lucky. No, the moment you stopped, I rolled the lowest. I went from 9 to 1. Keep talking, Drake. Just for the math.
Okay, and so these 5 strands of wood,
Oh my
there
gosh, you're
is
so lucky. I
popular,
love this.
willow, walnut, oak, and ash as the 5 types of wood. No, I just made that up, and no, I don't remember what types of wood I just said.
You know what? That's completely fine. For the second I rolled and you weren't talking, I rolled a 1 on the damage dice. But while you were talking, I rolled 4 9s, a 6, a 7, and a 5. So you now have to talk every
Incredible.
time I roll damages, just for future reference.
I curse your dice for the rest of the session.
Don't do that.
No.
Don't do that. No.
Alright,
Hold on.
what's the total damage?
Sorry, I've got to add it all together because my staff also does a thing.
And please give them to me separated by types.
Yes, I will. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Between those 2. Alright, I'll put lightning. Modifier is plus 20. That, it wasn't metallic, so that doesn't work. I used it as a regular thing. Okay. So, where's my stupid calculator? Just so I make sure I don't say the wrong thing.
You know, your calculator is probably smarter than whatever they had on the Apollo.
I mean, I believe that. That's the first one.
It depends on the calculator.
I mean, fair. I'm not trying to run a competition with my lowly Microsoft computer calculator.
If it's one of
It's
those elementary school, like just simple addition subtraction calculators, then it's not.
Yeah, but if it's on your laptop, yeah.
It's
And
a
it's
scientific
much
calculator. And then I add
A
another.
TI-94 algebraic calculator.
Hey man.
with graphic-
I love my TI.
They're good.
Texas-
They also make weapons.
Yes. Tanks, subs, and other things as well.
That sounds like something Youth Pastor Ryan would make a thing about.
Who?
He's a TikToker.
Plus 2 to damage rolls with this specifically, so if it's just a d6. Okay, so that is 25 fire damage,
Okay.
31 lightning damage, and then just 2 additional damage Because I don't think you add anything spell-wise to damages, correct? It's just what's in the spell.
That is correct. I think.
Okay, yeah. Then the +2 comes from the staff, so it's just a 2 general damage
Okay.
or magic, general magic, however that works.
Excellent. Next up is Trevina. It's her turn. Let's see here. We've got you're on top of her. You're there.
There's a giant mirror in her face.
I'm very
There
far
is
away
a
from
giant
you.
mirror in her
I
face.
did you
And she's
a little over
silenced.
60 damage per a second ago. So
That's right. So we can't use verbal components on these because it doesn't say that this stat replaces components of verbal. So we'll go with that. What is it, baby girl? No? Hang on 1 second here. One minute, guys.
Yep. She's rolling dice. Duck.
Ah!
Okay, back from parenting duties. Gosh dang it, I think all of these spells are verbal components.
I did a good
job,
thing.
everybody. Good job. Yeah, so hang on. She has other attacks she uses. They're just not as cool as casting lightning bolts and things. So, ooh. Do. He's just gonna regular attack you guys. Basically, she's just real mad and is gonna hit you with her big stick. Let me
Cool.
see what he does.
Alright, you're supposed to speak softly.
Yes, get on.
She's
Let's
got that
see
part
here.
down. Speaking real soft. Can't even hear her.
Right?
Okay, Ilya, does a 17 hit?
Nope.
Okay, and then. Oop, that one definitely misses. Okay, she can't even hit you with her stick. Cool. All right, next is Ilya. It's your turn.
Hey, okay. Time to roll an absurd amount of damage. Okay, let me. Okay, that's plus 13. So, 13 plus 13. Does a 16 hit her?
No.
Okay. That's fine. I only rolled a 3 on that one. So, does a 32 hit her?
Maybe.
Okay.
Yes, it can.
Okay, let me roll the damage for that. Roll 1d8. Oh, that's a crit because of my sword. That I crit on 19s and 20s.
Double your damage, sir. Incredible work.
Plus 6 plus 4d6. Not 40-65. That would not be appropriate.
Okay.
At least not for right now. Okay. 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 So, of that damage, 9 of that is force. So,
Okay.
19 of that is piercing.
Okay, minus 9 force, 19 piercing. Hang on. Okay.
And with Flurry of Blows, I can use my weapon with that, right? I believe I can, because I'm a Kensei.
With flurry of blows, what?
I can use my weapon for that. It doesn't have to be unarmed strikes. I can use my weapon because it's my Kensei monk weapon.
I believe so.
Okay. So I'm going to spend a key point to do Flurry of Blows to attack 2 more times.
Okay.
That's a 28 to hit, which I believe hits. And I'm just going to roll this other one, too, to see if I hit again,
Yeah.
so we don't have to do the whole song and dance. Does it 18 hit?
Just barely.
Okay. So I'll roll all that damage together. Neither of those are crits, so...
Only separated by damage type. If there's separate
Yeah.
damage.
Which I have been rolling separately for the damage type.
Good, good, good.
I have to make sure that's 10 damage, not 5, because I was thinking I don't double for the crit, but I do double for rolling hitting twice. Okay. 8, 13, 15 of the damage is force. The rest of the 48 damage, so 48 minus 15 is 33, is piercing.
Piercing. Okay.
And if magical piercing matters, then we'll
Good.
see.
Good to know. All of that is cool.
I smack her a bunch of times.
Whack! Whack, 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 whack.
I am also, for flavor, using this like a great sword and not actually stabbing, but obviously it's piercing damage, so we'll keep it that way.
Incredible, incredible. She is very close to death at this point. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay, and remind me, have any of the rest of you taken damage in this fight?
Yes.
At one point, I believe we did. Yes.
I took
Yeah. I took 6 damage.
I took
at one
5,
point.
I've taken a.
I
Oh, and I
don't.
and I currently have 8 THP because of.
I don't think I ever dipped into my actual HP. Just my arcane ward was taking the damage.
Gotcha. Okay, so if you took actual HP damage,
Yes.
Yes.
this is going to take a legendary action, and the blood haze enters the space again. Everybody will make a Constitution.
How far is that blood haze? Is it still only within a specific range that I am now out of?
Ooh, right. How high up are you? This thing goes up.
I think you said it
30
went up 30 feet, and so I said I went
Yeah.
right above it after the first time it happened.
Okay, that's fair. You are just out of range of it. Everybody else is close enough to it because she's
You guys see me
angling it towards
daintily
herself.
raise my feet just a little bit because I don't want to touch it again because that hurt.
Just 2 inches.
I'm like, naughty, naughty.
What kind of save again? Did you say?
Constitution.
Constitution. Oh yeah, I'm good.
And
Safe. Okay.
do I have
And
a
if you're within the feet of me, the 10 feet of me, then you get the +3.
my mirror saves, I guess.
Does a 14 say?
No, I don't.
Hang on.
No.
But since
That was
it
with your
doesn't look,
with the +3.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say, we don't know what the save is supposed to be. I'm assuming you're gonna get hurt. And, I already used my reaction, so you're just fucked. Take it.
You've already used your reaction, correct?
Take it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I will say if it's a magical damage, I forget if it's specifically spell damage or just magical damage, then you get half Let me look at my features again. But that might not. Well, this is constant, so I guess we'll see what it is.
Still,
Oh, by the way, I was
Can't be
gonna
frightened.
say.
Uh-huh.
I was gonna say earlier when Trevina was attacking me, because she is a fiend, those would have been at disadvantage.
Okay, well, she missed anyway, so.
Yeah. Just for future
speaking-
reference, if she survives.
Speaking of disadvantage, however, Ilya, you have failed against the blood haze. You are at that failure blinded and will have disadvantage on attack rolls and skill checks for the next 2 rounds.
She just sees me first, just take a little strip of cloth and tie it around my eyes. I never did it. But she doesn't hear
Well,
that, so she just sees me
well-
mouth something.
Still be at disadvantage. Even if you are very cool, okay?
this is not a spell, right?
This is not a spell. Okay.
Okay. I have things against spells, but if this is not a
you have
spell,
some
then
spells, but the legendary and layer actions are not.
yeah. Okay.
Okay. Sumiko,
Cool,
you're
cool.
up.
I need to roll my con save still.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you hadn't taken any HP damage.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, never mind.
Okay, you're good then.
All right. My turn. Cool. Let me double check something here. Because banishment is concentration. Is the
Correct.
mirror? The mirror is not concentration. Cool. I was just checking whether they can both still be up. Alright, in that case, you know what? This guy is probably just going to be annoying. So I'm going to, I'm going to snipe at this, small fry that's coming at me, because...
Oh, the little purple ones.
Yep. I'm gonna small snipe at that one just north of me. With the firebolt.
Okay.
Do I know how powerful that thing is? Or how beefy? No. But I don't feel weirdly, I don't feel particularly threatened by it. So that is a what? That is a disturbing.
What?
Wait, whoa. What? Okay, cool.
What?
I'm blind.
This GIF.
I can't see.
What do you mean you can't? Oh, I see.
Okay.
I just learned what my 2-hit roll was, and I'm like, whoa, how is that a plus 11? I take it that
And
hits though.
you're attacking the thing that crawled out of the blood jacuzzi?
Yeah.
Okay, roll your damage.
Oh, the spell's damage increases 11th level, so that's 3d10. Cool. 10 fire damage. Pew pew.
Awesome. That skeleton disarticulates and falls apart.
Throw it. Yes, I'm gonna throw it back in the blood jacuzzi from which it came.
Back in the blood jacuzzi with you. Okay. And boom. What else you got for us?
You know what? That's all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna be like, I'm holding this banishment up. I go, pew. You can't see me. I should be out of range of most or a lot of emanations from any of the blood jacuzzi. Plural? Jacuzzis? Jacuzzi?
Jacuzzi eye.
Jacuzzi eye?
Mhm.
I don't know. I should be out of range. Yeah, so I'm then my turn like that.
Okay. And the minions are banished, so Jenny, you're up.
All right. I think I take another swing at this lady.
Alrighty. Roll your attack.
Boo, boo, boo.
Do,
not it.
do. Oh, fetch.
That's a 21 to hit.
That hits. Roll your damage.
Okay. And sorry, I gotta pull up. I believe I get an extra thing because she's a fiend. I'm gonna make sure that I'm remembering correctly. Tell me that.
Quick, use your divine sense to see if she's a fiend.
Okay, additional D8 on fiend or undead. Okay. So. Which, when I do, okay, so I'm gonna do, so that's my basic hit is a 9, and then I'm using a divine smite at, let's see, I can do any level, right? Basically, sure. Let's do one at 3rd. Now, that feels like maybe overkill. Let's do one at 2nd level. Here. Which means... $3d8 plus an additional d8. Radiant damage. So that's 13 radiant damage, in addition to the 9 of the whatever type of damage I do with my sword.
She's still hanging on.
All right, I will use a second attack.
Okay.
D20, not 1d0. So 26 to hit.
That hits.
All right. She's still hanging on. I'll make it a 4th level slot.
Ooh.
Wait, hang on. Do I? Oh, I actually, hang on. I gotta add 1. That was actually supposed to be 1 more d8 on that previous one. So let me just.
Okay. Yeah, let's check that.
So that was an additional 4 radiant damage.
Yep, she's still hanging on. She's still here. Still up.
Okay, but now I'm doing, so that's a 3rd level, so that's 48 plus the additional 1d8 because she is fiend. Oh, hang on. That's all the, first I gotta roll what this comes with, which is 1d8 plus 4. So that's 6 regular damage, and then not the okay, and there's my divine smite is 24 radiant damage.
Holy, she's barely alive, but is still up.
What?
I'm so sorry. That was almost. She's clearly at the end of her rope. As we are back to the top of the round, and you guys can see in her eyes that she knows she's going to die, and you see a determination as she has one last gambit to play in this. and the layer action that occurs, the vines that have grown over this.
Sorry, I
building
just
that you are-
realized I have, it says on my improved Divine Smite, whenever I hit with a melee weapon, I deal an extra D8 radiant damage in addition
Okay,
to
roll
Divine
that.
Smites.
Roll
So that's
that and let's
two
see
that I
if it-
missed.
2D.
There.
For
Yeah.
a moment,
Yes.
you see resolve in her eyes, and then she's
We'll
dead.
see. Maybe you'll never know what was about to happen. We'll see.
That's 10.
She's like, you think you what? Dies.
She was about to self-destruct the building and it was going to start collapsing on you guys. So good job.
Sweet.
Yay!
Woo! Right at the last moment. All right, she is dead, and I will just tell you when the banishment spell ends, the myconids reappear, but they just fall to the ground like puppets with their string cuts. These were very much being puppeted and controlled by her. Now that she is gone, they are gone. The creatures that crawled out of the blood jacuzzi are also inanimate now.
Nice.
I quickly go around and stab all the myconids through the heart just to make sure.
They don't have hearts.
I stab them through the center of their chest and their heads.
They remain inert.
Is everyone okay with that?
Yeah.
That you stab him? Sure. Should we go get
Okay,
our
cool.
stuff? It's over there.
No, yeah, definitely. Let's all go grab all of our stuff.
All your stuff is over there. You guys are able to now, at the end of this fight, you level back up to your former glory. You may re-equip your level 20 character sheets.
All of the level 20 character sheet?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
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 Hey, it's Mr. Crab. That's a terrible name for it. I'm not gonna go with that. I'm not committing to that. I immediately am not doing that. But my crab suit.
Sorry, the excited exclamation and immediate regret was really funny. No, that's a terrible name. Never mind.
All right.
I wish.
All right. Are we back where we were? Or do we get the equivalent of like a long rest?
You have not had a long rest right now, and it is up to you guys whether or not you take one before going to the Blue Mountain.
Wait, what?
I think
what?
we should to have like spell slots back and stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm down.
Probably advisable.
Yeah. Oh, if we level up at the end of the fight, but we're taking a long rest. Ooh, I could do things. Prep time. Hang on, need to study this.
Okay. Okay. Welcome back. We just decided that we will take a long rest before going to the Blue Mountain.
Okay, good. We deserve it.
Yeah. Sure do.
Ooh.
Is there, so we're getting our stuff, but is there other stuff lying around as well?
Nope.
Okay, just verify.
All exactly just our stuff.
Okay, that lasts 8 hours. That one only lasts an hour. That's concentration. Concentration. So I can cast this so many times. That only lasts a minute. No. Shush, Gladys. Shush. Shush. Seal portal. No. How long that lasts? No. How long that last? An hour? Still too short. Oh, that's permanent, but that doesn't affect us. That is concentration. You. How long? Just an hour? 10 minutes? Instantaneous. Power. Ooh. Well. Okay, so that's a good prep spell. I could do so much prep on you guys tonight.
That sounds.
I love some prep.
I'm down.
Okay,
I think
so
I could
that's
do
a
the
second.
same.
And that one doesn't matter. That's a momentary. Concentration 10 minutes, concentration a minute. Reaction, yeah, that's definitely too short of a thing. Okay. So, between that spell, that one, no. Okay, that one's only self. That spell, as long as we fight in the morning, like within 8 hours of when we wait. Longest. A long rest is how long again? 8 hours?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so there's not that much prep.
I get to reintroduce you guys to Krabby.
Sound good to me.
Okay.
Apparatus of
So
the
While you
that's-
crab.
guys are doing that, I'm gonna finish putting the child to bed. So I'm gonna mute and walk away for a minute.
Okay.
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 DM, we need you!
Oh, that's concentration up to an hour.
Okay,
That's-
question. Daylight, dispel magic, or remove curse?
I have to spell magic in spades.
Okay.
I.
What were your options again?
Dispel magic, daylight, or remove curse. I feel like
Okay.
daylight might come into play here.
Daylight would be better. I have both. Like, I'm an abjuration wizard. Remove curse, dispel magic. Those are my GM.
Okay.
Now
I have
it
things
won't.
also like
It won't.
Crusader's Mantle and whatnot.
It won't hurt if more of us can cast it, but I have those.
I mean, silence works for 90% of the stuff we want to do anyway.
Well, I also have anti-magic field, which is the next step up from silence.
Oh, so you can cast without verbal components. Oh, good for you! Stay in there! Yeah, I think I have just about everything. I need to double check what additional things I get when I get to level 20.
Yeah, I've been-
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I know what spells. Ooh, okay.
So I have the Ioun Stone of Greater Absorption, which is going to be useful. That lets me use a reaction to cancel spells of 8th level or lower. As long as they're only targeting me, but that's going to be useful.
Well, would that include an area of effect one that brings you into it, or?
No.
No, it specifies that the creature that I can see is targeting only me. So if
Well,
it
also, I
casts
do
like
get
an
Destroy
AoE effect
Undead.
on me, then yes.
Very nice. I can now destroy undead up to challenge rating 1,
Nice.
which isn't a
Most-
whole lot.
Most undead
But-
aren't that strong, so it does cover the majority. Okay, I have a couple different spells that I can cast to prep us, but all of them, well, 2 of them last only for 8 hours. Make that 3 of them only last for 8 hours. And
How many?
That's an 8 hour. That's an 8 hour.
What's the feature called that allows you to destroy undead for clerics? Like
undead?
it's channel divinity. Channel divinity.
Channel Divinity,
It
turn undead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I can use channel divinity twice. So what that means for you guys, because I am war domain, if you miss an attack, I can add a +10 to it. If you're within 30 feet of me.
That uses up a charge?
That uses up 1 of 2 charges. And I can use it
Okay.
for I can do that for myself. It's also for, turn undead like we just mentioned.
Thing is, turn undead that's more likely to turn our allies away, if you remember.
Well,
I have the equivalent of turn undead that would probably work better as just one of my features, but it's turn. It works on Fey instead, or Fey and let's see, turn the faithless is what it's called. Yeah, painful for Fey and fiends to hear. So I can do that as a channel divinity, which I can use once per rest. Looks like.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hi back. I'm Dad.
She was listening the whole time. She lied about leaving.
I wish.
Now, question DM, do we know, have we gleaned any more information about, like, Mirai, like, whether she's native to this plane or anything like that?
Now that
Do we
we're
even
level
have
20.
a concept of other planes?
Sorry. Bedtime wasn't quite as wrapped up as I had hoped. I had to stop her from setting her cat in her room.
It's all good.
What was the question?
Have we gleaned anything about Mirai? Like, is Mirai from a different plane? Do we even have a concept of other planes?
Mirai does originate from another plane.
Okay.
Essentially, she keeps trying to take over this plane is her whole shtick.
Oh, so banishment would at least send her away, but she'll be right
For a
back.
time.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Right. You know that she knows how to get to this plane on her
I
own.
mean, we could technically, there's a few things we can do for that, guys. Just say it.
We can do talk no jutsu.
What?
It's not even worth it to try to take over this plane. How long have you spent here not succeeding, locked in eternal combat with a person inside a mountain? That can't be fun. You're right. It's not fun. I'm leaving.
We just, like, despite all of our, like, high powers, we just all go in on charisma and just persuasion. Come on!
Who's gonna strike charisma this fight is the funniest plan you could have come up with.
I don't have high charisma, but I do have really high wisdom. So
My charisma saves are a plus 16, but let's see, what is my actual... Why won't this
my
go
my
straight?
wisdom saves are, I believe, 19.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I should look.
You have better wisdom saves than me. My charisma modifier is plus 5. My... This is funny. Oh, yeah. It's because I've got the belt of Storm Giant Strength, or whichever one it is. So I have a plus 15 on athletics. I was like, why is that my highest? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, wisdom is my whole thing. I've got a plus 12 on wisdom saves.
Yes. I have a plus 5 to persuasion, guys. Do you think that'll be enough? No.
It's better than my plus 0. I can perceive what's going on around us real good. That's about it.
Well, we've got the crab. I gotta look at...
Are we sleeping here tonight, or where are we long resting? Because
No.
I know you guys are talking about long resting.
Question.
I
Who
thought
wants
that
to
was
try the
being
blood jacuzzi? I'm joking.
magically hand waved. That sounds like a bad idea.
Aw.
Do you have any spells that could make
Oh,
us a place to stay
hang
or
on.
anything like that?
I
never
have
mind, you
spells
go.
that can protect us for a short while, but none that make a shelter.
Ooh, shelter. It's just a shot away. It's just a shot away.
I had thought that it was cinematic that we were going somewhere, but if not, then
Oh yeah, it's up to you guys where you go for the long rest and what you do.
Yeah.
To
Well,
get
I
Because we
guess-
won't all fit in the crab.
No, only 2 of you will fit in the crab.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I'm down with whatever we need to do, just, yeah.
we make our way kind of. So we just took someone down here. Maybe if we like hide somewhere nearby for camp, we're like, how close are we to the mountain? How far away from the mountain are we?
If you were to like walk there, it'd be like a day travel from here.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to look up zombie and skeleton stats really quickly.
We're in a giant stone room, right?
Yeah, but it's a known location to the enemy if
Yes,
we
but-
want
And
to.
it's still got the blood jacuzzis.
Yes, but we're planning on camping, right?
Yes.
Technically, I could just like, I could mold Earth style, like, make us a way through, and then kind of seal us back in normal, and we just have, you know, just secret little hideout for a bit.
So I have a irrelevant question to the DM. So
Yes.
we know that undeath is a divine aspect of our princess, right?
I'm sorry, one moment.
Okay.
She came out to argue about whether or not she got the right meds. She wants her ADHD
okay.
meds, which are for the morning.
Mm.
I'm like,
Yeah,
I cannot
we
give
don't
those
give
people now. That
children
is
meth
not how
at
it works.
night. That's
No, we do not give you a stimulant at bedtime. That's not how this works. Anyway,
So my question was, so we know that undeath is a divine aspect of our princess, right?
yes.
So if I were to do something with undead, that wouldn't be evil per se.
No, they'll be totally fine.
Perfect. Good to know.
Yeah. Great.
Uh,
So you decided, y'all decided where to hunker down for the night?
I had a question about that, but I don't think we decided.
What is your
Oh.
question?
I don't think we've decided yet, but
No, that wasn't. I asked my question.
Okay. So, there's like no trees in this area per se, right?
There's a lot of like plant life, but a lot of it seems to be mirage.
Gotcha. So it would definitely be noticed if I summoned like a 60-foot tall tree with a 5-foot diameter trunk.
It would definitely be noticed, especially by like the vines and moss that are,
Yeah, I get you.
the mirage. So,
Just checking.
yeah, good call.
should we set the vines and moss in here on fire?
You see,
Sounds
me with
like a good
with
idea.
a little flint and striker next to a vine. I'm like, what? Oh, was that a question? Oh, I see.
I was asking if we should.
Firebolt.
Yes, as I strike
Firebolt.
the thing.
Firebolt. Firebolt.
Just set
I-
the place on fire.
I
It's
summoned.
stone. It'll be fine.
Oh,
We certainly
no.
won't get any smoke inhalation issues.
It's a big cavern.
You're setting it all on fire?
The moss.
All right. Everybody make a con save.
Okay, cool.
I would have left.
So, yeah, I would have
You
left
left
as well. I was gonna.
Before you set it on fire, then how did you set it on fire?
No, I like strike it and then immediately just leave as soon as the flames start to catch. Unless
Like
there's,
on our
unless
way
there's
out?
another effect. Yeah.
Okay, on your way out. Then only the person lighting the fire needs to make a con save.
What if you're 120 feet away?
Are you inside the building?
He's
I can
firebolting.
shoot behind me as I firebolt.
Okay. If that's what you're doing, if it's not a flint strike against it, if you're going to light it from farther away, then you'll be okay.
I was just gonna summon 8 fey ghosts, to eat it, but this works too.
I still feel like I should make Ilya make a con save because he was just going to flint strike it.
Goes for flavor.
Mm.
How about you taste the flavor of smoke?
If they're doing that, I'll just walk out and cast bonfire behind me as we're leaving. I'll be like, bonfire.
You trapped us in here!
It's just I'd walk the
I will
door
be
with
merciful
a
this time. You
5
guys
foot
are able to
cube
leave.
bonfire.
You leave the place in flames. You go somewhere to sleep, I assume.
Cool guys, don't look at explosion. No.
Yeah.
I'm aiming the explode. Fine.
I'm still looking at the spells I got.
Okay. So I suppose we mold Earth ourselves a little enclave.
Well,
Was that the plan?
that's what I was asking, if that's what we wanted to try and do.
Yes. Unless if we can get, like, I suppose because we're close to mountain, lots of this place is Mirai-ized. Is that true, DM?
Yes, much of this area is controlled and heavily controlled by Mirai. One moment, the tantrum is ongoing.
That's fine. Just trying to think if there's anything I can do spell-wise to assist burn up some more of these spells before we go.
How long does that? Oh, that was secret chat.
Yeah, that's fine. We can 8 hours.
Okay, yeah, that's the problem I'm looking at here. Is lots of my spells that I could prep on us.
And I have an ability that basically gives me that anyways. So,
Okay, so that gets the rest of us.
yeah.
Yeah. So shelter-wise, I think yeah, our best bet is probably mold earth to make a.
So specifically, what I was looking at was transmute rock, and yeah, I'd make it to where we'd push in and we'd have a rock layer on the outside, but we'd be in what is essentially a small cave with like an air vent, so we don't suffocate.
Yeah,
Well, could we just go back to the crypt for the night? Like, how far away was that?
That was hours away.
Long one.
Yeah, hours away by skyboat.
None of us.
I know we're figuring out about camping for the night, but also, before I forget, did we get the idea that Mirai's minions have kind of been weak to fire, maybe? Or that fire's been effective? Is this correct or no?
Specifically the moss enmeshed ones, the ones that are very entangled in the plants. Yes.
Gotcha.
By the way, what did our villainess that we just killed transform into when she was dead? Or reverse?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, she was a yokel, so she's
We did loot her body.
returned
Oh, yeah.
to her natural state when she died, I believe.
Gotcha.
Which is like a yellow warped tree looking thing.
Mm. She have anything on her besides the staff? I guess you said that it was just our stuff here, so.
Yeah, it was pretty much. She had your guys' stuff, all of it for convenience, and then the rest of her stuff was mostly her shape-shifted accessories that just turned into her natural form.
Gotcha. No getting him back.
No, I thought
Permanently
that
part of his
bracelet
tree
was
now.
really cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
One moment, I'm going to do one last round of trying to defuse the child, and then we will
Go
get.
ahead and send her down for a hug as well.
I will see if she is interested.
Okay.
fair.
Ooh.
Let's see. I don't feel like we need locate object up on this next one.
No, probably not.
Okay. Da, 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 da. I'm like, I have option of tree striding. On the one hand, I'm like, well, there's growth and stuff possible there, but also like it's Mirai's. Anything growing will be Mirai's stuff, so I don't know if I want to go through Mirai's trees, but
here's
maybe.
the thing. I could make a tree, like a massive tree. We could tree stride through
Uh-huh.
it, and then come back the next day. But it's like,
So this is different from what you're thinking. This tree stride, this one I can enter a tree and move from inside it to inside another tree of the same kind within 500 feet.
I see.
Yeah, so this is just moving around on the field, basically.
Okay.
Oh. Instantly know the location of all other trees of the same kind within 500 feet, and as part of the move, used to enter the tree, can either pass into one of those trees or step out of the tree you're in. What else? I think the spell that was used in names are escaping me. But in the main campaign, the curse that makes the sigil or whatever that makes it so that Creed can't
Yeah.
talk.
Yeah, what about it?
Oh, I think I found the spell that does it. So that's fun.
Oh, that's for inanimate objects? Okay. That doesn't count then.
Yeah, I did very little DM magic on that one. It was
Yeah. Oh. Duration permanent.
Mhm.
Which means it can still be dispelled, but like, yeah, it takes effort,
Right.
knowledge, and power.
And as we established in the campaign as well, that you'd find few able to who were willing to dispel it.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Can't be dispelled or removed with remove curse, but it can be removed with greater restoration.
Yep.
That's fun.
Yeah. So, anyways, what do we think, guys? What's
Are we still talking about like where to camp or like what to do next?
Yeah, basically, because if we're camping, we
That was an
should
either
find
or,
a-
and you said yes.
Well, because either we camp and we find a place to camp safely, or we just advance to the next portion. So,
Well, we definitely want to get a rest in,
okay.
Mm-hmm.
so that we are at full.
I mean, technically, DM, we could look around and see if we can find a viable camp spot and then just shore it up, right?
Let's do that.
Right. Everybody make investigation or survival checks, whichever one you want, one per option.
I'm gonna go-
Okay, I
Survival.
have plus 11 to survival, so I'll roll that.
I have a specific spell for that, so I will use it as well. And I'll cast Wild Cunning, which tells me if there are any
I got a 28.
viable campsites.
I got a
and
4.
bonuses on this.
Ah,
And
Sumapo also got a 28.
Jeez, you guys are going crazy. All this does is give me advantage on that. Okay.
Incredible.
And then
We'll wait for the final roll.
Oh,
just to see.
nat 20 plus 11. 31.
Awesome. Whoa.
I don't know why I didn't get that in
Awesome.
combat, but I'll take it.
Jenny, you keep just like stepping in like vines and stuff and being like, oh, nope, not here. Nope, not here. The rest of you are able to find an area that is more devoid of Marai's foliage. It's way more rocky that you're going to be able to turn this into a safe little camp. It's out of sight of things. It looks like an out of the way, undisturbed place that you're going to be able to camp for the night.
Excellent. I flop over and assume bunny position.
Oh.
As everybody's pillow.
Yeah, I will slowly expend my spell slots as we make camp to kind of shore it up, right? Like I'll use not mold earth. I'll use transmute earth and like, you know, kind of make it to where it not like cops per se, but like the ground kind of molds up and we're like an indentation. We can camp below, you know, just building us a little whatever so that we can camp in it.
Absolutely. Writing off that nat 20, like you are absolutely able to do that very
Guys,
easily.
I'm really feeling in the zone. I was so prepped to kill her. I was
Locked
gonna
in.
fly in and rock her shit with my stick, but Jenny finished her off with like a look, and so I just had to put that energy
I mean, it
somewhere.
was much more than a look. I did hit her several times with my sword, but also with
You also glared at her.
yeah, I also
mean,
glared at her.
That last thing, she looked like she was doing something, and you just like looked at her, and I could just see in your eyes, you're like, "Don't try it." And she died. So scary.
Don't cross Jenny. She might glare at you to death.
Yes.
I think I remember that.
Could I also, just in this little area that we're in, I don't know if this will do anything, but cast remove curse on the campsite.
And
I'll do
then
that.
I will. I'll do Goodberry. That way, we all have something to eat to sustain us for the day.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Everyone is
I
welcome.
can create some water for us to drink.
I can
I-
also help with the shoring up by doing stone shape.
Cool.
I summoned the water. I was gonna say, I think because the crab, has to be moved. It's 500 pounds unless someone's piloting it. I mean, it's still 500 pounds, but but when it's all set up, it looks like a regular barrel, and I think I filled that barrel with water
Nice.
because I gotta have a container for
Yeah.
water.
While this is going on, while we're doing our various things, I will go by and bless everyone with my ancestral blessing, which I can cast as a ritual spell. So I'll spend the time to get everyone. What that's gonna do?
And what does it do?
Yeah, you'll have advantage on a single saving throw of your choice for the next 24 hours. So use it well the next day.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just while we're setting up camp, I would have also liked to have maybe collected the incinerated bones of one of the creatures that we killed earlier as we were entering combat.
Okay.
Are there?
And then before we go to bed, I'll do raise undead or animate dead, and it'll be a skeleton.
Awesome.
I'll name it Ryan.
I kind of.
Ryan 2.0.
Yeah, I'll talk to Philinor and I can't remember the name of the person in my ring of mind shielding, but like I miss Ryan.
Yeah, bummer.
You can't replace Ryan. That's not him.
I have to do something.
I mean, it
But
looks pretty
it's not
similar.
him.
I'm gonna call him Nyar and get really sad, but for different reasons.
This is what he looks like.
Papyrus.
So I'm gonna let you guys know my plan. Is I have a spell that I can cast that will protect our... I have a couple different spells I can cast as preparation as we're going in. One of which will last 8 hours. But I need to cast it creature per creature. But it would help us to maintain ourselves and not be taken over or anything like that.
So, you would have to cast it person by person, so you'd have to cast it 5 times tomorrow morning.
Wait, is it 5? Wait, me?
Well, because you said... Oh, sorry, hold on. There's 1, 2...
4.
There's 4 of us.
4... Yes, I
Okay.
counted Lingbot. That's my bad.
Lingbot joins us.
Lingbot.
For some
coming
reason, my
in
brain
with a
was like,
steel hammer.
you have to take the DM out, and I went, yes, 5.
Can you cast it on the skeleton?
Does the skeleton have
A
a
self.
mental presence?
That's a great question.
Oh, wait, I can cast Awaken.
On the skeleton.
No!
It's not even
Lamp-wise
it's
thing.
not even a spell slot. It's a thing. It's a charge on my staff.
You
Please.
awaken the skeleton.
Hold on.
That's
I'm
under
debating.
my control,
This would
magically
be-
under my
Would
control.
it be under your control once it's sentient, though? That's the thing.
It's currently under my control. I think part of the spell is that it's under the bare minimum under my control for 24 hours.
That's why I'm reading. Hold on. Awaken.
I mean, the
charge-
princess's magic has to come into some effect here as well. I
True.
believe.
Also true.
Hold on, let me see what this does, because I can cast it through the charges on the thing, and so it casts through the staff, meaning it doesn't need any of the other stuff. Blah, blah, blah. Target gains an intelligence of 10, ability to speak, but nothing says it maintains life. How long does your spell last? Like the skeleton?
For me, it's 24 hours unless I cast it on it again. But I think with animate, or animate or awaken, they do live basically for their natural lifespan or whatever,
But it's a skeleton.
or more maybe.
What is the
Right.
natural lifespan of a
An
skeleton?
animated skeleton. It'll be at least for the day, and other than that, you don't know. But you are about to go join forces with the Princess of Necromancy. So
That's true.
And,
Can you reach into the ether and pull Ryan's consciousness out?
oh my gosh, we could all try, because technically Awaken also charms it to be friendly to us for at least the next 30 days.
Yeah,
And so,
That's the thing.
I-
buddy.
I'll assist you with my cleric magic in this respect, channeling the
hold on. Do we actually
divine.
want to waste? Because let me be
Yes.
frank. Hold on. Let me tell you what we would miss out on potentially.
Yes, let Frank speak.
Yeah, Awaken costs 5 charges of a 10 charge thing for the thing. And if we cast it tonight, no matter what, I still don't get the full amount of charges back that night when we sleep, right? It gets 1d6 plus
Right.
4. So actually, we would actually minimum get all 5 charges back. Never mind,
yeah.
we could do it.
okay,
Holy shit!
if you want to specifically reanimate this into Ryan's consciousness, that will incur an Arcana check with a DC 30.
Now, who has to make the Arcana check?
Whoever is casting the Awaken spell.
Sorry guys, we're not doing this. I can't get a DC 30. I have a 0 to Arcana.
Well, you can still just do regular awaken. I mean, I want it to have a personality.
Wait, assume it, Paul. What's your
That
Arcana?
is- Just for getting it to be Ryan would have to be a DC 30. So sorry that you don't have any bonuses to that. That makes it impossible for you. So I guess you guys can just get a random other skeleton.
Look,
can
if I were rolling, I could hit a 30 on a 19. No, wait. Am I doing the math right? I'm not doing the math right. 30? No. I cannot hit a 30 because I have a plus 11 to Arcana. Wait, is
Yeah,
that
you
a,
could
so
hit
you
a
could-
yeah, that
30.
is 19. Yeah,
Yeah, I
19.
didn't make it impossible overall. I just made it difficult.
Extremely
and
difficult.
impossible for some. Yeah, well, it was kind of a crazy thing to try to do, so I gave you an option, a very difficult option. But
This is me and Seth right now.
So technically, guys, if I didn't sleep tonight, we could do
What?
other things. Because I've got my rod of charges back. My rod of 7 parts back. No, I do need. Well, what time of
you
day is it?
awakened the skeleton.
Well, hold on. What time of day is it when we finished our fight?
By the time you're in camp, especially, it's evening.
Okay. I was gonna say I can also cast simulacrum, so we could have made a simulacrum of me and tried from there, but never mind. Damn. Okay.
Let's just awaken it.
We'll
and then
awaken it.
We'll go.
We'll do it. Oh wait, no, we won't.
Okay.
No, we won't.
Okay.
Awaken is 8 hours,
Nope.
guys. Sorry, I got everyone's hopes up for nothing.
It's an 8-hour spell.
We could do it later in the day tomorrow.
We're going to.
Or, I mean,
we're
we
going
could-
to a fight.
We could go to bed a little later, and we'll sleep a little later than we would have.
Okay,
That's-
can I?
You're adding 16 hours to until our fight. That's probably a bad
So that
thing.
you can have an awakened skeleton that is under your control, as opposed to the other skeletons that will undoubtedly get involved.
You'd have one that's just
Like,
for us, even though the
I'm
others will also be on our team.
Right, I'm just going to point out there will be many skeletons on your side because the Princess of Necromancy is your ally.
Yeah, let's get another skeleton.
Well, you're still going to be able to summon the skeleton. He just doesn't need to be awakened.
He is not awakened.
That's what you think. He does need to be
Listen,
awakened.
when
This
we
is not
survive,
Ryan, isn't it? It's
I will
Won't
awaken-
be
Ilya is
Ryan.
crying.
I will
Ilya has
awaken-
real tears.
I will awaken whatever you want. One awakening a day. We can awaken
Including
goats.
today.
We can awaken squirrels because I just checked the DMG, and if it's being cast through an item and using charges, there is no components necessary because magic items. But
Cool.
but that's also an 8-hour spell. Like, it doesn't get rid of the time factor. So
Yeah, it does still take the amount of time.
yeah, awaken does
Does.
nothing for this skeleton, other than make it to where he could be quirky or something, right? Like,
True.
I've got a question for the DM.
Yeah.
Do we have any memory of our last fight with Mirai, or did we even get to Mirai? You know, when we died.
Essentially, last time was so very different than this one. All of the ways that you've been fighting her minions mirror the ways that you were fighting her last time, except more powerful with the spores and the mind infiltrations and things like that. But you also know that this is going to be different because she and the princess are now trapped in a mountain that was created by them fighting each other.
Gotcha. So, to our previous knowledge is that she's likely to fight with like, to put it in out of character terms, things that would be good to have against her, like, sorry, I was trying to put it together and then my brain. Okay,
Mhm.
but so compulsion magic she seems to be good at. So like wisdom might be good to have against that. And then constitution would be good to have because of like the spores that can like weaken you after you've been hit.
Correct.
Okay, and psychic protection would be good to have, it sounds like.
Probably.
Okay. Is there anything else that I'm forgetting here that would be good to protect against that we know about?
Yeah, you would reasonably be able to gather that, especially in this, what is also going to be a layer, a sort of dual controlled layer, though, that there is a potential for a lot of shifting of the terrain and manipulation of the terrain. So a dex is also something you would need.
I can do protection from evil and good. I think that just targets one person though, and I would probably do that to myself. I'm not gonna lie.
Are there gods in this world?
Do I have?
is a
I think
mask.
I have mass protection from evil and good. Yeah.
That'd be
It's
a lot
fourth
better.
level. Can do 8 levels in up to 10 minutes. It takes holy water or powdered silver and iron, which the spell consumes.
You got your
It's
component. Got whatever you.
I have a really high con save, so I
don't. So yeah, if you can cast that, that'd be better.
Yeah, I can cast it because even though I'll be up close, I am more likely to hold on to it. Well, because you'll be up close and personal too, won't you? You're also melee.
I'm very melee boy.
All right.
Okay. 3 times 4 is 12. But I can get...
Just to confirm, to make sure I know what's you do have an animated skeleton. It is just not awakened.
Yes.
Yes.
That was
Just to make
cast.
sure I landed on the correct understanding of the skeleton situation.
DM, do we consider the princess a god in the standard that, like, people pray to her and she kind of has a power over the world? Or, like, are there gods that we would have been aware of before our death and things like that?
You do not have a solid memory of the pantheon before. You do recognize that she is treated much like a god now, but she was not when you knew her before. But Morai is also something similar to a god in that you're not sure she can be killed. You guys are supposed to be able to imprison.
Gotcha. I was asking less about, like, can we kill the princess, and more like, if a spell requires me to be in good with my god, would I be able to technically consider the princess my god in this?
Make a religion check.
I don't even know if I have a... Let's see. Oh, it's a 0. So let's switch rolls. That's a 19. That's a nat 19.
Yes. She does, for the purposes of your magic, count as a deity.
Perfect. Just wanted to check. Not like I'm a cleric or anything. It was weird for a druid spell to say that, but yeah, cool.
Hey,
Just in case.
just in case.
You know,
Okay, is there anything else you guys want to do before you take your long rest?
I'm just gonna talk over my plan. I want to get through my whole plan before I get interrupted about stuff about a skeleton this time.
Fair.
Good luck.
It's me, Ryan!
I have
Ryan, you know it.
I've looked through my spells, and the best spell I can find to cast right now that has a long enough duration and is of low enough level for this plan to even kind of work is a 3rd level spell, Agra's Ambush. What it'll do is protect us against mental intrusions, like either by spells or other effects. If someone does try, then they would make a wisdom saving throw and take psychic damage if they try to influence you. And that would be a one-time protection. But I'm thinking I can cast that, and then that would last for 8 hours, which is why I can't cast it exactly the night before. But if I take a short rest and I use Arcane Recovery, I can get most of that spell energy back. But that would be a short rest. Does that make sense? Does that sound good?
I was just thinking about how long we're gonna have to travel. How long did you say the spell lasts?
8 hours.
So it sounds like it's gonna take us a day's journey or half a day's journey if we go on a skyboat to get there in the first place. So
Okay. Well, if we're on a skyboat, I can rest on the skyboat. Where are we getting the skyboat?
well,
I made
the cloud boat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ruins it with
Okay.
a spoon.
that's how we got here.
Yeah, he
Oh,
was gone for that question.
Oh, right.
He missed the boat.
For the record,
Literally.
I would have been saying that the boat wasn't up to spec. Anyway, because I have Simipo has definite opinions on what a skyboat should look like. Very, very definite opinions.
Anytime you would have uttered anything about the boat not being up to snuff, you would have slowly started to sink through the cloud, and it would have resolidified only once you stopped. So just keep that in mind when you insult my skyboats.
Look. Her backstory, he's essentially from a ship a la Treasure Planet.
He's from outer space.
No, I get that.
Mhm.
You'd
That's
be
fair.
like, why
You
is
can be
there?
petty.
Why is this skyboat shaped like a water boat? I would just be like, this is my boat.
No. More like railings and others. More OSHA complaints than...
Oh yeah, you would have hated it, like a big Egyptian longboat.
Anyway.
Flying through the sky.
Alright, so if we're doing skyboat, I'll rest on the skyboat. Plan works. Okay, cool.
I will plan to, like, as we approach, do... Well, I'll have 2 spells. Think, well, depending on how we want to divvy this up. Well, I guess it depends on whose spell slots are needed the most. I have Death Ward. That I could cast on 3 people, and that would use up all my 4th level spell slot. Well, I think the higher thing was Mass Protection from Evil and Good. which
Yeah, if
lasts
it's concentration, yeah.
Which is concentration, so I'll do that. I don't need Death Ward on me. 'Cause I have an ability. I mean, unless somebody... I mean, if we have extra, I could have it and just have a second fallback, but
I have
specifically
Death
need
Ward
it.
I can cast on people so that you can free up a slot for that.
Okay.
So
Yeah, because that would technically take 3 slots from me, and so if I'm not doing that, if someone else is casting Death Ward, then I could cast Mass Protection from Evil and Good up to 3 times. Well, up to 5 times if I use some 5th level slots, but yeah, and that lasts 8 hours.
those should be for everyone, right? Mass Protection from Evil and Good and Death Ward. Our skeleton probably doesn't need it.
Well,
Yeah.
I believe she said
That's
Death Ward
what
would only be able to get some of them, if any.
No.
So-
I'm casting it. She has her
Okay.
own ability.
Oh.
Yeah, I have-
wonderful.
Okay, so Mass Protection from Evil and Good is being cast by me. Death Ward is being cast by Ilya on everyone except me, I assume.
Yeah.
Da-da-da. Do
And I do have another spell that I'll cast when we're less than an hour out. But
Yeah, I assume that we're doing a lot of these when we're about to get there.
yeah, I think we're just planning out what we're gonna do before we get there.
Yeah, this is planning, because as far as I'm concerned, you haven't had a long rest yet.
Yeah,
Oh.
Perfect.
we're planning
I've
before
asked
we
a few
sleep.
times,
She's like,
and
I'm gonna
we
kill
have
you
not
when
yet
you
received
sleep.
confirmation that you've long rested.
Should we do that? Should we long rest real quick?
I mean, if you want to.
a
I'm
long
mostly still
rest
trying to
real
see what
quick.
what I
My
have to do.
skeleton doesn't need to rest, so could it do a watch?
I will also cast my ancestral spirit again. Except this time, instead of using the spirit to bless, I'm gonna use it to protect, and I will designate this campsite as my current home, and it will, while it can't fight to defend it, it can tell me anytime it's in danger. So it's basically just a better version of the alarm spell.
And the skeleton has bad perception, so that's great.
Yeah, this doesn't have perception. It's just if there is danger, it lets me know. Oh,
Great.
all
Sounds good.
of my companions currently there that I consider companions, meaning the people in this Discord call, are designated as allies.
Awesome.
Even the
So
DM.
God is also included as an ally.
No, I said people, not deities.
I'm not a character.
Well, he said people in the call, so.
I guess that's true.
Oh, but technically we're in the call, but are our characters in the call? We're real people in the call, so.
Okay,
Getting too
listen.
meta. We're getting too meta.
Everyone
Everybody
here
along.
has a character name as their thing.
The skeleton rolled a 14 on its perception for the night.
Awesome. That's good. Okay.
We're
So you
all
guys are
long
long
resting.
resting.
Yep.
Yes.
Awesome. Your rest goes undisturbed with your vigilant sentries of skeleton number 1 and with the ancestral spirit that Seth summoned, I believe. As you guys,
We made a fort
Yeah.
too, so
yeah, as you guys begin to awake, you hear a voice coming from this skeleton. You recognize this voice. It's the princess. She's, is this you guys? I hope you don't mind I'm borrowing this skeleton. I don't know who's the
I raised the skeleton. I raised my hand.
Nice. Okay, great, because I was trying to figure out how to talk to you guys, and this was very, very helpful. I'm glad you guys are still alive. You're all still alive, right? Yes, you're all still here. Good. Great. So, I'm hoping that the plan is to come today.
Yep.
Yeah?
no, we're gonna take a long.
we think we were going to
Meandering
take a vacation, but I mean, if you
They're
really
joking.
want-
Pretty rocks.
Don't make me kill you guys.
We're on
I
our
swear
way.
my sanity is hanging on by a thread.
We're
No,
joking
we're on our
around
way. We
to help
did-
preserve your sanity.
Okay. Here's the deal. I know how to imprison her, but I need 2 components that I can't get by myself. You will need to bring me when you get here, okay?
What are they?
Okay, what
Okay.
are they?
Both of them are in the mountain. You will have to get them when you get here, and then bring them to me.
Okay, but what are they?
One of them is a gem that has been created by this mountain, which is very, very, very fortunate.
Cut.
So there's an inner cavern you're going to be in. It's in the ceiling of this cavern. I can't get to it because it's sort of on the border between where her and I are duking it out with magic. So she keeps, I can't get it myself. The other thing is her tongue.
Her tongue?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
So,
Like the thing she uses to speak with?
so
Yes, I will need her tongue.
okay, we're gonna have to cut her
Okay.
tongue out. Gotcha. Like the whole thing,
And then
if
or
you can
just
get
like
it to
the most
me-
of it?
Yeah, if you guys can get those 2 things to me and then give me enough time, I can imprison her.
Okay, and those are in the place where you're fighting currently, so we can go there
Yeah.
just right now.
Yes, they're in the cavern of the Blue Mountain. Now that I know you guys are coming, I'm going to start having the skeletons work on digging a tunnel for you guys to get into the cavern because it is a sealed cavern. No one else can get in here usually. So we're going to try and open a door for you. Let's see, where are you guys?
Appreciated.
Yep, as long as you guys don't go around the mountain to get here, you'll see it as you come.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, we're just gonna come from the sky, just.
Okay.
Straight
Okay,
up.
that's good. That's probably even better. I'll have them up there. So okay, great. So yeah, the tunnel that I will keep open as long as I can. Don't linger in it though. And then yeah,
Okay.
I need the gem and I need her tongue.
Sounds
Gem
great.
and the tongue.
Great. Good luck, guys.
You two?
I salute.
Okay, toodles. See you
And then
soon.
there's no more response.
We've all just got these vastly different, like, sign-offs.
there is
You are-
clouds descending as she's speaking because I'm just like, well, guess it's time to go.
You see another tear form in Ilya's eyes as he thought that Ryan awoke by himself for a moment, and then realized it was just the princess. So close and yet so far.
This time, because of the last time I used the airboat spell, this time the clouds, the way they will form a boat, it's just literally going to be everything that he had complained about, but in the worst possible way. So it's just going to be a big square with railing, and it's going to be too tall for anyone to really like see over, except for me, who will be in like a weird, like raised
On the
platform.
poop deck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just in
The
the
poop
middle
deck.
of everyone, yes. Basically, it's going to look like an upside-down square Lego brick. And everyone else will be in the deeper parts, and I will be on the slightly raised middle part.
Incredible.
Okay,
Looking at my
everyone.
spells, trying to
All
find
aboard.
more things to do, and I'm just like, I'm like, ceremony? The only thing that could potentially apply to any of us is wedding, and I'm like, does anybody want to get married? Probably not.
I grab
but-
Seth's hand.
Nope. Well, technically, couldn't you marry all of us together?
And for the next 7 days, each target gains a +2 bonus to AC while within 30 feet of each other.
Is this the Polycule that saves the world?
Is it? It takes an
You know-
hour. It's a ritual. It takes an hour.
I have known all of you for the longest time that I can remember. And that's enough for me.
That's enough.
Do we have 25 gold pieces worth of powdered silver, though?
Yep.
Oh, we
yeah.
do. Cool.
Because specifically, we had looked for silver for your holy stuff.
Yep, you had been looking for that. You have silver dust. You have powdered silver. You can marry everyone on this boat to each other on the way to the mountain if you want.
Skeleton
Only
included.
Ilya's even remotely my type, so
Listen,
and that's not even.
So AC goes up by, you said 2?
I put my finger over
yeah.
your lips, Sumippo, and I just go, listen, part of a relationship is compromise. and if you get one, you get all. And then I grab Sumippo by the hand, and I put his hand in Ilya's hand, and I'm holding with one hand
And I grab
over
Jenny.
both of their hands. And I put my right arm to the square, and I just say, I do solemnly swear to honor each person involved in this marriage, or however this works. Amen.
Ilya's wearing a flower crown.
Everyone's wearing a flower crown. I made them with druid craft.
The best seats not to wait for these RSAPS.
Just hearing Gladys in the back.
Yes.
0.00 to enter. He said he can refund on later.
Okay, they do have to be humanoids willing to be bonded together in marriage. Sumippo, you seem uncertain.
If it's a question of chastity, just remember, we are all brand new bodies. So, we were all faithful up until this point.
My body count is 0.
I've killed a few people awake.
Look, there's
No, that's
someone that I was vaguely waiting for. I realized that it's a
They're probably dead.
stretched hope that isn't going to happen. But how do I put this?
After this fight, if
I-
you don't want this,
You
we
do?
can get a divorce.
Look, I'm straight and I'm a furry, and
there's at least one.
I
one
look
woman
at him and I go, I'm a shifter. I shift. Remember, I had a dog face the entirety of that battle.
You did?
Yes.
You look normal to me.
I squeeze your hand that's in my hand a little bit harder.
Not
could say,
necessarily into.
Subitpo, do you love?
You've always looked very
do you
handsome
love
to
us? Is there anyone in this world that you love more than us?
In this world, no.
Perfect.
Maybe
Then-
the princess.
Well,
There's the princess.
are
But
you
out
willing
of this
to
world,
spend the rest of your life as you understand
least the
it
next 7
for
days.
now? Or at least the next 7 days. We'll call this a trial period fight. We can get it annulled afterwards if you would like.
Well, can it be annulled if you consummate?
No, that we have to get a divorce. But
Oh, okay.
if he doesn't love us, he's not going to consummate.
Not like people to not
That's very fair.
not paying.
So, Subitpo, and while still holding your hand in Ilya's hand in my hand, which is also
In Jenny's hand.
in Jenny's hand, I will get on my knee and I will say, Polycule, will you make me one of the safest men on this next fight and marry me?
I do, and I dip you.
I'm on a knee. How are you dipping me?
I'm merely pushing you backwards.
I lean a little further back.
Incredible. This is great, guys.
I
Of all
want the
things-
princess to be viewing this through the skeleton.
we have a witness. That's great.
She's like, wow, this is not the direction I thought this was gonna go.
The skeleton speaks up, so she's like, I'm really happy for you guys.
Let's get this over with. Come on.
That was agreement. He's willing. Go, Jenny, go.
All right. This will take an hour.
Oh, I don't need that long.
Incredible. Anyone who desires to enter this polycule of madness may receive the buff associated. Just remember, it is proximity, so you do have to be within 30 feet of one other participant.
Guys, that's pretty great.
Amazing.
You don't all have to be within 30 feet of each other, but two of you need to be within 30 feet of each other for those two to receive the.
We can make a big
That actually works
chain.
out really well because we have the
Yeah.
2 spellcasters and the 2 melee.
Yeah, so this is great as long as all of you are participating.
Yeah. I mean, I assume. Well, yeah. It doesn't say that I can't be one of the adult humanoids, right? Yeah.
No, you are absolutely able to marry yourself.
Guys, my AC is going to go from 21.
Not like be married to yourself, but you are
23
able
by
to conduct
standing
your own
next to
marriage.
you.
Right. Yeah.
This is wonderful.
Awesome. Great. You're all married. And ahead of you, you see the Blue Mountain that you do see skeletons are essentially clawing their way out of the dirt to maintain this tunnel that leads into the mountain that is constantly trying to be closed by the vines and roots and moss of Morai as the skeletons are fighting to keep this tunnel open long enough for you to get in.
Like an
Okay.
angry anthill.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Before we start
Oh.
this combat, I would like to see what do we remember about our previous fight with Mirai? And I'm looking for specifics like, does she need to breathe? Is she a mushroom person? Is she probably also a skeletal weird being? Like, how did we remember? Do we remember our fight after upgrading back to 20 and
You
things like
have-
that?
You have some memories of it. Much of it was not against her specifically. It was against many of her minions. From what you do recall, for her, like, you don't think she needs to breathe. She does seem very much essentially tied to what she uses with the moss and the spores and things. Those are very much a part of her. And so things that those are vulnerable to, she is also more vulnerable to. I'm trying to think of anything else you might know for this, other than what you're gonna see once you get in there.
Yeah, I just
But-
didn't want to go in and be like, I cast Suffocate, and it's like the ball, the air ball from Avatar: The Last Airbender on her head, and she's like, "You fool! I don't need air." Like,
You're pretty sure she doesn't need to breathe.
cool. I'll knock those spells off my list right now.
All right. Sounds good.
Going in, I'm gonna cast Mass Protection from Energy.
Awesome.
Oh, mass
It's-
protection for energy. Okay.
Yeah, it's
You're gonna post the.
and we're going to be immune to, let's see, acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder. Pick one. You know what? I'm just gonna pick acid.
Okay.
We're gonna have resistance to acid until I drop concentration because I'm.
Is it concentration?
Yeah, that one's concentration. Don't worry, I am built for concentration saves.
Okay.
And then
Everybody
there's,
please. Oh, sorry. Once you finished your prep.
yep, casting that on myself and that on myself.
We said Seth cast bless, right?
No,
You didn't.
no. The day before, I gave Ancestral Spirit, so everyone has a save, an advantage on.
Oh.
Yeah. Which is, it's a different thing. It's not bless. It's Ancestral Bless.
Is it? You said it's advantage save.
Advantage
honestly,
on one saving throw
advantage on one
in the
save.
next 24 hours.
So,
Yeah, that each person
Okay.
gets one.
Now, do I need to reshare this map, or are you guys able to get into the Blue Mountain map from your Paternity Leave campaign access?
you know, that's a good question.
Well-
Let me check.
In
I
Maps,
see it.
Blue Mountain.
Yep,
Aha.
right.
Yeah, I
It
should
is-
be able to get into it.
it is
I was looking at
streamed.
earlier. Blue Mountain.
Can you see it on the stream, Andrew?
Oh yeah, I've been streaming it the whole time.
Good, good, good.
the boat is not able to get all the way through, so at the very end, you guys do have to disembark the boat to enter the arena here.
I'll
And
probably do
everybody
a second
please-
level bless.
Roll
Just really
initiative.
quick. Okay. I'll make
The
sure that
bless
bless.
can happen.
Okay.
Yeah, right before.
Okay. So.
And bless will be on everyone as well.
Yeah, bless will be on everyone, including myself, and that's concentration. So.
Okay.
And then as you're observing the map, quick rundown. Up at the top, the green circle is Mirai. At the bottom, the black circle is Princess Lyella. In the middle, that is a token that represents the soul gem, and it is also way up in the ceiling. I just used another token to represent it because I forgot to make a gem token. But
Fair
that's,
enough.
we'll get into more of a description once I have initiative written down, so let me go get you.
Oh, do we need to roll initiative?
Please roll initiative if you'd like to participate.
No, I'm just
Okay.
gonna watch.
I only want.
I married everyone and I'm gonna go home now.
What I wanted.
I slap your butt.
Whoa, that's not what I wanted.
You're married.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, we should add that to the list. Plus 2 AC within 30.
Oh,
feet.
you're right. Hang on. Let me do that really quick before you roll anything. Before you put anything in.
Well, you can also just click to edit your message.
Well,
Yeah.
it's because it's a list. If I click enter, it will put it in a. It's weird.
Oh, you can do shift
Uh,
enter to keep it in.
Oh, good to know. Well, it's there. So.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Just marriage.
Yeah.
I also have
And-
spells that I've cast on me, but I'll track those.
But well, you keep those track of those yourself. I'm not doing that for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
And anybody who's in a 30-foot radius with me specifically will get some bonuses too.
I have
So.
a plus 11 to initiative, but I got a dirty 20.
Nice.
Alright. I guess another question for the DM. How many charges do I have on the staff?
I'm gonna double check something.
Even.
Let's see.
Okay.
Because she used a fireball.
And she did absorb
and she
a
used
counterspell.
orb. Okay.
Proficiency bonus.
There are 30
Oh, I
charges.
should roll for my skeleton. I just realized.
And are we having like a prep round again, like when the last time we busted in?
We just did that, I think.
Just
Oh,
yeah.
did that.
I'm just making sure for my
You had
activation.
too much prep time. Okay. We'll write down the order real quick here.
So my skeleton also got a dirty 20. I have a higher dex bonus, so I'd go before it does. Plus, I mean, it'll go after me anyway, I guess. So.
Yeah. All right. Let me go back into the screen so I can see what's going on. Excellent, excellent. So as you enter this chamber, the rest of this mountain is very much a combination of the warring bones and vines that are just all tangled, creating this mountain. Within this chamber, it is much more divided, that one half of this room is much more dominated by bones, and the other half much more dominated by the vines and moss and spores, corresponding with whoever is in that section. Mirai and Liella, you know they are there, but they are not super duper visible overall. Princess Liella is inside essentially a pillar of bones that are encasing her, that are connected outward, as if this is how she is sending her power out and connecting to the various skeletons and other things that she's connecting. You can barely see her face through all of that. Similarly with Mirai, she is also encased in vines and moss, and the tendrils of her power that then spread out in the vines that build the rest of the mountain and in this space. And up in the top where the princess told you it would be, there is a gem set in to the ceiling there, right in the barrier where it goes from bones to vines. And it is, as you observe it, constantly shifting back and forth a little bit during this massive tug of war that they are engaged in. Okay.
Excellent.
Ilya, you are up first.
Okay, so look at the thing. Is my skeleton also in on there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't make a token for your skeleton because I didn't know they were going to be here.
That's very fair.
I will use the same thing I had for the blood jacuzzi as your skeleton.
Let's
I'll put it
proceed.
next to you.
We don't see any minions or anything right off the bat from Mirai, do we?
You do not see minions individually. You just see a portion of a cavern that is made out of her essence of power. So
Got it. And it's
take
okay.
from that what you will. I tried to draw on this map. Like I said, I had a different map that I was building for this. It was going to be really cool, but Incarnate's down. So we're making do.
Okay.
And there's no one let me draw on it.
Would it be like a free action to just make a check as to what would happen if I were to step in that area immediately?
No, you would need to take an action to do that kind of evaluation.
Got it. Okay.
Just because of the
well,
level of information I've already given you, to get more is going to be an action.
Okay. Got it. Well, the only way to start is by starting, so I'm going to action. I'll use my movement without using action or anything to move in 50 feet to start off. And if nothing happens, then I will proceed to use, I guess, an action to get the rest of the way there.
Okay. You will just need to make a con save when you enter her space.
Got it. Okay. Con save. It's not great. Is this against any of the effects that we have listed that we are protected from?
Let me look. Let me go look at what effects you have listed.
Evil and good,
we
which
have-
is against mind domination.
Yeah, that's specifically for aberrations, celestials, elementals, fey fiends, and undead. Featured creatures of those type have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. The target also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. If the next part isn't relevant. So, hopefully these count under those.
No charmed, frightened, or possessed.
Yep.
Okay. You still need to make the save, but
And
you will be
disease.
protected from. Yes, I remember that you're immune to disease.
Okay.
You still need to make the save, but that has been duly noted.
Okay. I'm debating whether or not I use the advantage on the roll right now or not. I think I will. I really don't want to get caught up in whatever this is. 22.
Awesome. You succeed the save, so you're only going to take 3 points of poison damage, and you do feel that there is an effect of these spores that you are protected from.
Got it.
It is not
Great.
able to influence you the way it wants.
Very glad to hear that. Then I will move him the rest of the way up as much as I can to get next to her. Is it more or less? I mean, the map makes it seem like we're out on a giant cliff. Is there a giant cliff, or is it?
It's not a
One
huge
person.
cliff. It's like 30 feet.
Oh well, I can just jump down that without taking any damage because I'm a monk. So I'll do that.
Are you
Yeah,
able to
so
move your
I'll
token?
do
Or
that.
do you need me to-
What? Say that again.
Are you able to move your token, or do you need me to move it?
Oh, let me see, because sometimes it's strange for me.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
clicking
what.
my token, and it's not letting me touch anything.
Okay,
Where do you want your token?
sounds good. Oh, it just moved.
Yeah, where do you want
It did? Oh. As close to Mariah as you can get it.
How much movement do you have?
100.
100 feet. Okay, so it takes to get off of it takes 30 feet, and then you can.
Well, if it's a free fall, will that take movement?
Yeah, because you also had to get to the edge there, and so it'll take not the entire. It's less than moving that 30 feet, but it's also amount of time.
Okay.
You know,
So
a 6
that's-
second round.
This is roughly 100 feet right there, if the green is Mariah. If I'm doing the math right with, she said 30 feet to
30.
get off that, and then I started from there.
35, 40. Yeah, that looks right.
Okay. If you could move me there.
Yep.
Please.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Oh, that's okay. And then bonus action, I will have my skeleton approach. If it does so, there's a 30-foot drop. Does it need to be careful there with the 30-foot, or can it kind of go around on the side, like?
What is your skeleton's con?
Its con is 15.
Okay, yeah, then it can jump down, no problem.
Okay, it will do that. It will approach just so that it will be within 80 feet of Mirai. I think it has 30 feet of movement, so if that's able to
It
do
can
that.
just jump off the edge essentially, and it's just there.
Okay, perfect. And then it will take an action to shoot at Mirai with its short bow, which it has a +5 to roll for. So we will do that.
Okay.
What's the range on that?
80/320.
Oh, never
It
mind.
has
Then
long
you're
range.
good. I
Yeah.
was just like,
Yeah.
I was like, that seems awfully far. So glad I
9
took-
doesn't hit. I don't think a 9 hit.
So glad I took
No.
Space Sniper. I'm so glad.
I just go, Ryan, up a little higher. You shot too low.
Okay. Is that the totality of your turn?
For my bonus action, is it bonus action to commando, or can I just do that freely?
I don't know. You had to roll its own initiative. Let's see.
Well, I think it does just go right after me, but
It does in the order.
well, I mean, I think it did that naturally, and I just rolled whatever reason.
Okay.
Under control for 24 hours. Sorry, give me just half a second.
No problem.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi.
Just gonna pin this. Should be sure it's an easy reference to what everyone's got on them.
Okay, I will use my bonus action this turn to command it to attack Mirai, and it will follow that command just continuously. So it'll probably, unless I direct it otherwise, it will stand there and it will shoot.
Okay. Sounds good.
So that's me this time.
Okie dokie.
You're missing one on that list. I'll paste it to you.
Okay. And I can add it once you get it to me.
The next person in initiative is Mirai.
Yay.
The vines on her half of the room explode into movement, and Ilya, please make a dex save.
All right. I'm
Too
going.
far.
I'm going to use a reaction for this.
How far? He's 100 away. Yeah.
Yeah.
You did this to yourself.
He immediately
That's
ran
a
away from
33.
his move. That's
I rolled a 33. Yeah. Incredible.
So you are managed to backflip out of the grip of these vines, and you are not trapped by them. Awesome. And dun, 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 dun. We're gonna have her roll a regular attack here. Does a 20 hit you?
No.
Okay. A massive thorn that's basically a spike that could impale you falls right next to you, impaling the ground beside you. And misses.
Perfect.
Cool. Next up is Sumit Po.
All right. So, I'm way over here, and he went 100 away, essentially, and yeah, that's far away. She's really far away, and we need to get that thing way up there.
Yep, there's a gem about 100 feet up in the ceiling.
100 feet up. Well, yeah. Mage hand, that's only 30 feet.
Oh, she also. I don't know if this counts for that attack, but generally fiends have disadvantage on attacks against me if they're with. You said I'm 8. I'm just a little bit away from her. She's within 30 feet of me now, right?
I see.
I'm going to regret this, aren't I?
Oh, okay. Then she'd have disadvantage on attacks against me.
Okay.
Okay,
If she.
Am I? Need to zoom in. There I am. You are 100 feet away.
Yep.
then what I need to do... My whole job is protecting people. And if you go too far away, seriously, I need to learn how to cast Death Zone. I guess I will... Oh, that's why I have that. Cool. Looking at that. Ooh. What does that do? Those rules are absolutely whack, and I... Okay, how do jump rules work?
Oh, those are complicated.
Honestly,
Thank you. I knew that.
I usually just kind of choose those because they're
Yeah.
hard.
So,
What do you want to
jump
do?
still costs movement.
It does.
I was thinking because I have access. I want to get so that I am within 30 feet of that dummy who went too far away. So that
Cool. How much
means
movement do you have?
my movement is my normal movement. If I switch to the right tab, is 30 feet.
You
So-
can get next to the skeleton.
I can get next to the skeleton.
And then you
is-
could dash, and then you would be.
Yes, that was what I was thinking. Was dashing.
think
If it helps,
almost within 30 feet. I'm not
if
sure.
it helps at all, I do have access to the jump spell,
Ah,
which can maybe help me get down better, so I can go further.
yeah. If you use that spell, that would be your action, and so then you could use the
Yes.
ultimate used for that would not be part of your movement. Is how I'm going to rule
Yes.
it for this.
You cut out, but that sounds. I didn't hear. Yeah, you cut out.
If you use the spell for your action, then the movement that the spell lets you do is not part of your movement action. It is part of your action in this
Yes,
case.
yes.
I'm like, I don't know if that's rules is written, but it's what I'm going to say for this one.
Essentially, I'm going to cast jump to get down, and as far as that can take me, and then keep walking.
Sounds good. So are you going to move your own token? I don't want to move people's tokens if they don't want.
You can
You can get over the edge, and then you have your 30 feet of
go
movement.
ahead and move it. However, yeah, jump down.
15, 20, 25, 30. And then you're within 30 feet of the rabbit.
Yeah. Yes. So, and that means that I am.
You have your +2 to your
then-
AC.
Yes, +2 to AC for both of us, and hopefully someone else can link the chain.
My husband.
I regret this.
You get a
So
+2
the
bonus
boy-
AC if you're within 30 feet.
It's like, nope, you called me
Okay.
that. I'm walking 5 feet away.
You're out of movement, so you can't.
I'm still wearing the flower crown.
Incredible. All right. Sumipo, do you have a bonus action you'd like to use?
Do not have a bonus action.
Okay.
But hang on.
Okay,
I
next-
need to use this
Next.
feature.
Okay, I'm so sorry. So is your turn over or not?
Keep going though.
Okay. The next person in the lineup is Lyella. And on her action, you guys see from her half of the room, more skeletons start to pull themselves out of the ground to tear away at the vines covering the ground, just to try and give you guys more space that is not made of vines. So they've pushed it back. In that round, they're in that space, but they will, in another round, have potentially gained you another 5 feet of non-vine space from the halfway mark. Okay. Alrighty. Seth,
It's my turn, right?
it's your turn.
Okay, so I know you mentioned the gem we needed to get for this is somewhere
Yes.
on here, but I'm not seeing it
Yes.
on the map. Where exactly?
The
It's the middle
total-
token.
This red square at the center.
With that
That's the
purple lady in it.
With Trevina's token.
Yeah, the one that looks like Trevina. I just recycled her.
Oh, I thought that was. Yeah, I get ya. I get it. So the gem.
Nope.
Not a
She's
person.
clear
that is
at the
a
bottom.
gem
Yeah, no, I'm.
At 100 feet up, then yeah.
It's 100 feet up.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to, since they are fighting, I'm going to dash as my action. No, you said 100 feet up, right?
Yeah, it's 100 feet up in the ceiling.
Oh man, this could be really stupid of me to do, or really awesome. I'm hoping it's really awesome. 10, 12. I am going to cast. I'm going to cast a spell called Reverse Gravity.
Ah!
And so it's a
Ooh.
50-foot radius and a 100 feet high cylinder. Now, just like the last fight when we
Oh.
did our prep stuff, I'm shifted and I'm in my ethereal, not my semi-ethereal star person form. Now, I'm not gonna make it cover the whole room or anything like that. What I'm gonna do is it's gonna
Yeah,
be
I was gonna say.
strictly focused on enough of a range to where if I run off the and jump off the cliff, essentially, then I'd be able to just float directly up to the ceiling.
I love this.
Yeah. And so, since I'm not flying for that technically, I'll get to use my full 30 feet of movement. I will purposefully fail the deck save to not float into the sky, since it's a roof anyways. And
Gonna take some falling damage.
I
You will take some damage.
I will not
potentially.
take any damage because I can hover.
Oh, perfect.
So I can just stop when I want.
Nice.
Which I will do at the top. So I will
Okay.
get as close as I can. My spell is used,
Yep.
and
With your 30 feet, you're still about 10 feet from the gem, but you're close to it.
I figured, which is why I was like, this is either really stupid or I'm a genius.
That was awesome, actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna. That's my turn. I use my action.
I love it.
Yeah.
Man, you guys are gonna dominate this encounter way faster than I was expecting. But that's like I said, I was like, there's a chance you guys could finish this tonight. We'll see.
Guys,
You're on a good track.
okay. Question. So the princess is not
Yeah.
in here, or just not visible on the map that I have.
Oh, she's at the very
Down
bottom of the
below.
map. You gotta scroll
Very
down.
bottom, scroll
okay.
down. She's
Cool,
a black
cool.
circle. She's inside essentially a column of bones. You can barely see her face through it. She's in there
Okay. But we,
puppeting everything that's
Are you
under her
looking
power.
at my share, and so that's why you aren't seeing anything?
no. I'm looking at what I have zoomed in on my side. That way
Yeah.
it's clear. Which is just like I didn't realize how zoomed in I was for the fight.
Yeah.
But like,
It's
yeah,
big
I
cabin.
get it. So did the princess tell us that we had to bring the gem and the tongue to her, or that she just needed them
Yeah.
for the spell? Okay, cool. Okay, so
they need to be. She needs to have them in her hands, which she can't get them without you guys.
Does she have like a skeletal
she's kind
hand
of
I could rip off and just like put the stone in, and also shove that all in the mouth of the lady, or it's just like I have to bring it to her?
You do need to bring it to her in
Okay,
person.
okay, fine.
If
I
she could have a
tried.
skeleton do it, this would be a lot easier.
Yeah, no, it's just
No.
just funny.
Good question,
Okay,
but the answer is no.
yeah, no, that's my turn. Okay.
Awesome. Great. Jenny, you're up.
Cool. I just remembered that I gotta check and see which weapon is better. Since I got that seems probably a good idea to switch to that one. Cool. So, does Seth is going for the gem?
Yeah.
Cool, and you seem fine. And people have kind of gone down off that cliff and moved over?
Yeah. No one is. You currently do not have your AC bonus.
Yep.
Wait, did we not marry the skeleton to us?
No.
I don't, no, it has to be a willing.
It's not Ryan yet.
Still no.
Still not eligible for marriage.
Fine.
Okay. So,
I look longingly at the skeleton one day, Ryan.
I think we need an intervention after this.
No. My original plan was because it takes bone dust and I cast it on a skeleton. I was gonna go find the skull.
Oh, find the actual skull?
Yeah.
Oh,
if we had time to go back to the camp and because we're level 20, just oh, can we just take this?
How high up is the ceiling?
100 feet.
100 feet. Okay. Here's a question, although probably moot because I assume that Seth has got it unless someone's about to go and try and attack him. But if I were to fall and use Misty Step at the last moment, would that would inertia still happen, or could I just be fine? If
You can attempt that and make an acrobatics check to see if you take fall damage or not.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well, are you just going off the edge of the 30 feet drop?
Yes. I would just go off like Seth did, except for I don't hover, so I would try to just as I got closer, just Misty Step.
To get on the ceiling.
To get on the ceiling, yeah.
Gotcha. Yes, that would just require an acrobatics check, DC 15, to avoid fall damage.
Cool. Too bad it's not athletics, so I have a plus 15 to athletics. My acrobatics is a 0.
Sorry.
Oh, it's all good.
But that is a very cool idea that I'm excited for you to try.
All right. Now, can I see, or has Seth made any intonation about whether this gem is seems like it'll be hard to extract or anything, or
I'm not next to the gem to know whether it's going to be hard to extract or not.
Gotcha.
What you do know about it is that it sits at the seam between the two powers in this room. And as you have observed it shift slightly back and forth during this time. So you do know that there is it is not just embedded in stone. This is a cavern made of bones and vines that are both fighting for it.
Okay, but it's not stone specifically that's holding it in. It's either bones or okay.
It's both. It's the tug of war. It's at the middle. She can't get it without you because of Mirai.
Gotcha. Well, I have really good strength now with this belt, so I will go ahead. Yeah, I'll try and catch up with Seth.
Okay.
Since the other two are going the other way, I may as well.
Yeah.
Buddy system.
Yes.
This is so much cooler than anything I imagined. I love this for you guys.
All right.
And you're all married, which I also didn't predict.
Right?
No DM ever does.
I was just like, should we do it? Ha. And then everyone's just like, actually, yeah. And I'm like, all right, let's do it.
I was gonna say, according to the long jump rules that Mark has posted, if you wanted to try and get close to me, you could just long jump and, I could try and catch you so you don't just slam into the ceiling.
True, that would take your reaction if you want to try and catch her.
Yeah, or I could Misty Step and try and just like land safely on the ceiling
Oh,
when I'm within 30 feet of it.
That's pretty fair.
I mean,
Yeah,
I will have to rely on the luck of the dice.
Using your movement and that Misty Step, you'd be able to get right up on the gem.
Dope.
So you could get all the way to it with that amount of movement because of the falling and Misty Step with the gravity. Now, of course, there's the potential of taking some damage.
I have like a whole lot of lay on hands points. What is it, like 200 or something now? 100 or something? So I'm gonna, I'm fact checking myself on that, but I think I'll be okay. It's 100 hit points that I can do. So, yeah, I'm gonna leap for it. Okay, leap horizontally.
Just imagining both of you just running at the cliff face, casting the spell, jumping off and kind of doing that flip thing.
It's incredible. It's a cinematic. I love it.
Yes.
Now let's get that acrobatics roll.
All right, it's a straight D20.
All right. DC set at 15.
Yep.
That's how it goes.
Oh, I gotta type the 1 so it's not just as D0. Wait, no, that's I typed D10. That's not gonna get me there. Ever. Okay.
That would be so sad.
Just a D10. Alright, I'm just making sure I don't think that any of the... Yeah, this is a check, right? Not a saving throw?
No, it's not a saving throw.
Okay, that's what I thought. I'm just making sure I'm using everything at my disposal. Okay, Here goes. That's a 7.
Alrighty, I'm gonna roll some damage. That is gonna be for another.
I cast a spell, but I cast it at the wrong point, and I take some damage.
Yeah, you still get there, but you're gonna take damage in the process.
Okay, is it reduced at all by my having moved 30 feet towards the ceiling with my spell, or is this just that I've totally failed to cast a spell of Misty Step?
You cast the spell of Misty Step. You did not manage to mitigate any falling damage from it.
Okay, so it moved me more further over instead of further upwards.
Yes.
Okay. Makes sense. And that was 100 feet to the ceiling?
Yeah, so I'm rolling the damage. It's going to be a total of 28 points of damage.
Cool,
Not
cool.
I rolled a couple ones in there, so.
Nice. So, 28 you said?
Yeah.
Cool. I still have my action.
And you still have your action! Incredible!
Yes. So I'm just going to mark off the spell before I forget about it, though. Misty Step, where are you?
As you're right up on it now, you can see actively like the skeletal hands grasping at one side of the gem and the vines wrapping around it from the other side. That it is, if you're going to get it, you're going to be wrestling for this thing.
All right. Well, hey, I have a plus 15 to athletics, so yeah, I would like to try and grab it.
Contested athletics, you do get advantage because half of the beings in that tug of war are on your side.
Awesome. And that's a check, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because all right. I keep typing 1D0. I'm so good at this, guys.
That's amazing.
What's that gonna do? I want to know.
Nothing.
Just an error, I'm sure.
Just die.
Okay. Yeah, no, that thing is only on saves, right? Yeah. And resistance to spell.
Error.
Beautiful. Okay. Here's my athletics roll. That's a 19.
If you want, you can also add that D6. Or,
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, I was gonna say bless, but I'm like, no, this isn't a save or an attack roll. So no bless. You said a D6, you're gonna add?
Yep, just in case
For
you
me?
need something real strong. Let me roll that D6 for
As
you. That's a 5.
So 24.
Let me mark that on.
Goodness gracious. Good thing you did that because you were going to fail on that 19.
That's why I was
But-
I was like 19 seems good, but maybe not good enough. And I know I
On the
wasn't gonna be able to help.
24, you manage to wrest it free of the vines, and it is
Nice.
in your hands.
She's just like, we
Nice.
just got here. How the hell did they already grab it?
I never got to it. That's good. I'm happy for you.
Nice. And I will. I think that counts, unless you would allow me to. Well, I guess we're probably far enough away. I can't just hand it off back to him. That would probably.
No, you can't.
You said can't or
You cannot.
the T. Okay, cool. All right, then I am holding it, and I'm just holding it like up in the air, away from everything, and I'm getting ready to hand it to the person who does not have to touch the ground that is currently fighting over it. But that won't happen yet.
Wait, aren't you holding it down into the air?
From my vantage point, it is up, but I am upside down, so.
Yeah, that's what I was like,
Yep.
Okay, awesome. So, we're at the top of the round where we are going to have some layer actions.
I would
Oh,
like
boy.
to veto that.
That's cute.
I'll see what I can do. My job is to be here and say no.
Awesome. So, for Liella's layer action, a skeleton forms that grabs onto one of the vines that leads directly to Marai's pillar, and it becomes necrotic and black and crumbles away. There's still a lot of vines, but a grip of them have been decimated by that. And then on Marai's turn, okay, we're gonna have to, one of the vines that you've just taken this gem from, Jenny, comes up to your face, and you're going to need to make a wisdom save.
Cool. Da-da-da-da-da.
And this isn't charmed, frighten, or possession, right?
It is
Coming from
Not
an aberration,
one.
celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead.
it is coming from a fiend.
Okay. And it is, or it is not a charmed, frightened, or possession.
It is not something that you are protected from.
Okay. You said it's a wisdom save?
Fools, gentlemen.
Yes.
Oh,
Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, and then I get a +5 in addition to that because I'm within my own aura. Da-da-da-da-da.
Dang it. You're too far away, otherwise...
Can I roll a zero attack?
I keep doing that. I don't know why.
There's another spell I should have cast on y'all.
What spell is that?
Tough crowd, it would have you give advantage against charms.
That's exactly.
Wow.
Oh wait, was this a save? This was a save. I forgot to roll the d4 from
Yep,
bless.
Yep.
Hey, you were barely gonna beat it with the 20 on this one.
That's a 23.
This vine latches onto your face, and you can feel the vines trying to burrow into your ears to whisper things to you, but you can't hear them.
Huh. I can't hear them. My ears are full of water.
You can't tell what they're saying. It's one of those, this sign can't stop me because I can't read moments.
Yeah,
So,
yes, exactly. that is exactly what's going on.
awesome.
No damage, no, just the
No, not on this.
just you attempt to do the thing. Okay.
Because that's just a layer action too. That's not a damage dealing layer action. I say just. It's a layer action, but it was very specific to try and get you.
Uh-huh.
All right, Ilya, your turn again.
Okay, so we've seen that this is like a battle for control. Just over the physical space is rival versus.
Yes, this physical
This
space
is
is a physical manifestation of their opposing wills.
And okay, and so the princess has gained 5 feet. You said that.
Yes.
Trying. Is it 100 feet from those skeletons to Mariah?
I think so. Here, let me put them
Okay.
on the map real quick for you. Sorry.
No, you're good. I'm just gonna cast
Okay,
Firestorm, which is 10-foot cubes, and get Mariah in that, and I'm gonna burn the entire space with Firestorm.
Ooh, okay. Firestorm.
Because it's 10-foot cubes, so I can stack them in a line up to 100 feet and get Mariah in it, and also clear a path for everything.
Clearing a path. Okay, sounds good. Let's go ahead and try that. Roll. Is there a save for that?
Yes, it is. Dex save, taking and they take half damage on a success. I'm trying to see what the save is, but I think it just might be my save, which is 19.
Okay.
19
the
Kelly
damage.
Dex.
7d10. 42 damage. Fire damage. Magic.
Incredible. So you have a line of fire now carving down there. You can see many of these vines and the spores in the air also have caught fire. You can tell that this isn't going to destroy all of the vines in that path immediately, but
Right.
all of the vines are flammable.
Right. And I did get Mariah in that as well.
Yes. Well, I mean,
Perfect.
you got the pillar that she's in.
Okay.
So, like, you
And
didn't really technically hit much of her, but her pillar's on fire.
This
Yeah.
pillar's on fire.
You do need her tongue.
This is true. So I'm gonna
So-
use my move, my 50 feet of movement. So that was my action. I'm gonna use my movement to get up to her as close as I can.
Beats. Have been fighting.
Let's see here, because she's up in her pillar, and so climbing. Do you have anything for climbing, or is this?
I don't believe I have
I
a
think it's-
climb speed.
Because I think climbing then is essentially like difficult terrain, so it's like half movement.
Yeah, that makes
Okay. So what's your usual movement? Is 100 feet?
it's 50 feet. I dashed last time.
Right. Okay, you can get within 10 feet of her on this pillar.
Okay. Does it look like if I attack the pillar, that would be similar to attacking her? I wouldn't get her tongue, obviously.
It would be like attacking the vines.
Eh.
It might get you closer to her because it's sort of like the pillar is essentially like her giant mech suit of vines.
Right.
It's not going to damage her, but it will damage her stuff.
Right. That's fair. I'll just bonus action dash to get the rest of the way up into her face.
Okay.
Again, foaming at the mouth.
Again, too far away.
So that's my action, bonus action, and movement. So that will be my skeleton's turn, who will shoot her again. And I'm conspicuously... I said in front of her, but I'm going to be to the side so the skeleton can get a shot off and not have me be in the way.
Okay.
But I am looking at her.
Have your skeleton roll an attack.
Yep. was like, "Hi, Mariah. It's been a long time." Does a 13 hit Mariah?
No.
Okay. The skeleton accidentally shoots at me, and I just catch it and just drop it on the ground. A little bit better. That was a little bit more to the left.
Love it. Love it.
Top family. The first
Okay, and next is Mariah's turn. She says, "Hello again, Ilya. It's been a while. Didn't think I'd be seeing you again. And you are going to need to here. Does a 21 hit you?
If
You're too far away from me.
too far away.
Yeah, you don't have a plus 2.
Not right now. I can get my AC up to 24, but right now, no. That hits.
That hits. Okay. From behind you.
Oh, does she have disadvantage?
Yep.
Oh, dang.
Hey, this is the big bad.
I mean, it was worth it to ask.
True. Boop boop. You are gonna take 24 points of poison damage from being stabbed by one of her vines. And then you are going to make a wisdom save.
Is this against any of the effects that we've gone over?
Let me double check again. Because there's a lot of effects.
Got a lot of effects.
Boop boop. Oh, here it is. Okay. The charm, frightened, possessed. There's advantage. Death ward. No.
It is
Will
not
be-
any of the effects.
It is not.
It is not. Okay, so wisdom, you said?
Yes, sir.
5 plus 1d4.
If it's a save, yep, you got the bless.
Does a 12 save? I rolled a 5.
Plus
Zero,
5.
12.
And you are not. Are you with you? I'm like, my range is bigger now, but I think you are more than 30 feet away. Yeah.
Hang on. My browser is loading. Give me one moment to give you the correct information on this.
Just while you're doing that, Jenny, if I were to reach out and take the gem from you, would you allow me to do that?
I would let you.
Perfect.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So I have to roll a
my intent is
concentration
to get it
saving
to you.
throw.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, how much damage did you take?
24, I believe.
Okay,
Yes,
so you got to beat a 12, right?
Yeah.
I remember how that works. Yeah.
So you haven't managed to get the tongue yet, right?
Not yet. Oh, the bless was not quite good enough.
And then
Okay, so
Okey-dokey.
bless is down.
Oh, did you lose your concentration? Bless is down. Okay.
Oh man, I haven't
Okay.
even used mine.
This meme is how I feel right now.
Sick and tired of everyone running around of range of my spells. I do love the all caps. Bless
Okay.
down!
This is Sumipo.
You have been hit by her befuddling poison. You cannot take reactions. And you'll be rolling a d10 at the start of your turn to see how you behave. This is essentially like the confusion.
Okay. Sounds
away.
good.
So, that's where we're at for Ilya. That was Mariah's turn. Oh, that was her action.
Husband, move closer.
Sumiko just leaves.
Hey, not Ryan. He said a little to the right? That's what he said? Just shoot a little to the right?
You just hear from the skeleton.
Okay, you guys are protected from the effects of these spores. However, she is going to, on her bonus action, does release another cloud of them to start obscuring her half of the room to make it difficult to see through. Within another round, that will be very bad for visibility. Right now, it is just sort of like fog. You can still see what's going on. Well, it's like fog.
Oh.
And it would be thicker next round if she continues to do that. All right.
I forgot to roll a thing.
What are you rolling?
It does not recharge. If so, on a 6, I get Firestorm back.
Gotcha. Okay.
But that's a daily thing, so I don't roll around. So it's not just me spamming Firestorm.
Sounds good. Sumiko, your turn.
This dingus. How high up is that?
How high up is what?
How high up is my rabbit?
Your husband.
His little funny boy.
Hang on here. He's like 40 feet up.
Okay, so I can't just stand at the base of that and call it good.
You will have to climb up a little.
There's no way I'm climbing all the way up in a turn to be effective with like action or whatever. Unless I like hang on the side or something of. Let me look at what spells I have. Because this guy is being a frontliner, but he's out of range of all the protection.
I gotta cut out her tongue.
Yeah.
60 feet.
Don't worry, I'll help you.
Alright, how far does my normal movement get me?
What's your movement?
30.
10, 15, 20. You can get to the bottom of the pillar.
Cool, and you said it's 40 feet up?
Yeah.
What type of
Okay.
armor is
Maybe
she wearing?
30 from there.
Anything metallic?
Not
Mariah?
rifle.
Yeah, just checking.
No. She ain't
Okay.
got no metal. She's a moss lady.
I was just checking.
Fair.
But would you say
But
she's
no.
flammable?
Yeah, she's on
Oh.
fire right now.
Okay, good. I mean,
Well, her pillar is on fire. There are a lot of things on fire around here.
Good.
Just looking to see if I can be dumb. Oh. Wait, you said it's 45 feet up?
40.
I-
She's 40.
It's 40 feet up and I just used all my movement?
Indeed.
Okay. Cool, I suppose that... Let me see if there's some... spell...
I have
nope,
so many.
Not banishment. We need her here. We need her tongue.
I have so many disturbing things to send the chat.
Don't do it yet.
Not
Yes.
yet. I'll wait a minute.
Firebolt, that's lame. That won't do it. How far does that? Trying to find something useful. You know what? Since we are here and in this side of the room, and you guys are on that side of the room, and it's better over there, and because this spell is not concentration, I'm going to cast Tough Crowd on myself and the rabbit.
What does this do?
Tough Crowd gives up to 8 allies within 60 feet, which is us. Advantage on saving throws against being charmed and ability checks to recognize illusory disguises.
Cool.
Very nice.
Okay.
And it is not concentration.
Okay.
All right.
So if something happens to protection from evil and good, then you still have something there.
Yep.
Cool. Good plan.
Awesome. Is that?
I look back at you like this.
Why?
I'm not in the Discord. I can't see whatever's happening because I'm looking at the map. Does that conclude Simipo's turn? Simipo?
Oh wait, that was a bonus action. I could have maybe done that. Okay.
Is you
No, that'll be my turn.
It is Nick. Laiela's turn. She's going to use her. So her skeletons are advancing farther to push into Rise space, and she starts to break partly free of her pillar. You can see one of her arms breaking free so that she can take the gem when you bring it.
And the skeletons have a little bit more cleared space, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because of the fire.
Another 5 feet. They can't go super far because they're trying to keep it from spreading back around behind them.
Right.
So their progress is slow but meaningful. All right. And Seth, you are up.
All right. So it looks like I'm just trying to verify. So Jenny has the gem.
Mm-hmm.
We still need to acquire the tongue.
Yes.
Currently, our rabbit is trying to rip it from her mouth.
Well,
Yeah.
he just got hit with a confusion poison, so
But he was.
that's what he was gonna do.
Cool. I'm gonna look at Jenny and I'm gonna go, "You've got this. Get it where it needs to go." And I'm going to cast Ride the Lightning. And I will make a straight shot right up on her. She is going to have to make a dex save with a DC
Ooh.
of 19. If she doesn't make the save, she takes 78 lightning damage. If she does make the save, she takes half as much. All combustible things
78
that were
or
in-
78?
7d8.
Please roll your damage. She has failed her save.
I figured. I just thought I'd give her the opportunity.
What kind of save was it?
Dex.
Dex.
Yes.
She's in a giant pillar of vines. She's
I
not
know,
particularly
Listen,
dexterous.
Yes.
I hoped it would work.
She just has a lot of padding.
Sorry about that. Let me add that. By the way, that's a bonus action, so I will be getting to my action in a
Oh.
moment.
This could be really interesting.
Well, the spell does have some downsides for me, which will be relevant next turn.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
Cool.
so she takes 33. Oh no, hold on. 36 lightning damage.
Awesome.
And all combustibles along that entire path straight from where I was to her, including her, are now on fire.
You are in the
that
air,
pillar-
though.
Yeah, I know,
The
but
pillar is now
if there was
more on
spores in the
fire.
air too and they're flammable, I'm just saying. Anything combustible or flammable, boom, is on fire.
Yeah.
I guess I should
Pillar
move
is
away
now
from this
on
pillar.
fire from another angle.
Yes. And I will use my action. Let me make sure that's cast. I will use my action. To try and rip her tongue from her mouth. I'm going
Okay.
to cast Primal Savagery. And my
Okay.
fingernails grow and sharpen, and they make a corrosive attack as well when I do this. And I'm just going to try and reach in and kind of attack her tongue specifically.
That's straight up. That'll be an attack roll.
Yes.
I'm gonna be so impressed if you manage to get her tongue out this round. That'd be crazy.
That's 16 plus 15. So
What?
that's 31. So I rolled a 16. My spell modifier for attacks is 15.
Buddy boy, she's got a high AC, but it's not higher than 30.
But it's 31, so I think that's good for me.
Yeah.
And
So you
yeah.
can do that.
Cool. And then
Now-
what's that?
Depending on how much damage you deal will determine whether you can yank the tongue fully out.
Okay, it's 1d. Oh wait, hold on. We're 20th level, right? Oh,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I love how cantrip power scale. Hold on, Drake, talk for the rest of my rolls.
Okay, I am very disappointed in the both of you
Oh my
for
God.
going out
Why does
of
this work
range
so
of how
well?
I can help you. You are over 30 feet away, and
Okay, I'll take
all
that.
my stuff that I can passively do to protect you is gone. Like, I have stuff that will protect you if you are within 30 feet of me. Straight up. But
Okay,
no, you guys have to go and be too far away.
you're good, Drake. Anyone want to take a guess what my cantrip just did damage-wise?
30.
No, it only got 23. So it's 23
Dang.
acid damage, so to try and kind of burn it out.
All right. You surpassed the damage threshold that I set, and you rip out her tongue.
Sweet.
Ooh.
Awesome. That's wonderful. Let me check how much movement I have left.
That's incredible. That's incredible.
Yeah, this was gonna be really risky. I wasn't sure if it was gonna work.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so impressed. You guys have been so good at this. This is great.
Okay, so I must move in this manner once each round. Okay, so that was 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. I move 20 feet away and hover in the air that follows. So I will go 5, 10, 15, 20. And that's the end of my turn. I have her tongue.
Incredible
She's a
work.
mouthful of
Incredible
acid.
work.
And I'm also
Jenny,
in the
you are
air.
up.
Cool. So I'm on the ceiling. How far does the where is the reverse gravity centered? Like, how far towards the princess can I go before I am falling again?
Well,
Hold
a great
on,
question.
Let me check where I did that. So it's a 50 radius. 5, 10, 15, 20. So the I'm gonna put another tiny version of me down where it's centered.
Where it's centered?
Yeah, hold on. Well, I'm just making sure that's Well, I just put it down for now while I count out.
Gotcha. And then you'll put it.
We now have a chain of AC.
Yeah.
Cool.
So this should be where it was centered. That way I was able to jump into it, but not take up the entire field. Because had I centered it somewhere else, we could have been floating all across and had other chaotic problems.
Mhm.
But since
But it's a 50?
50? Yeah, 50-foot radius, 100-foot.
Radius.
Yeah.
Okay.
Radiant.
3, 4,
So
5, 6, 7,
Oh.
8, 9, 10. Okay, yeah, so it would have been right there. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
So I can probably get almost to the point where there's kind of that horizontal across the center line. I'm thinking.
I think so.
So, yes, about 1, 2. So, within about 30 feet of the princess. Okay.
Yeah, you can get pretty close to her before you fall.
Yes. Okay, so let me go 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty sure that's what my. Yeah, this should be 30 feet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 1, 2. Can I would like to move, dash, and then bonus action to Misty Step. Well,
And will that
depending on.
get you all the way to the princess?
Say that again.
Does that get you all the way to the princess?
Speaking specifically, so not counting like the up and down, it does.
Oh, that's true, right. Gotta account for the up. We'll go ahead for your Misty Step getting you down at an angle there, and then you would potentially fall. I'll let you roll in athletics to see if you land right up at the princess or...
Gotcha, if I kind of get some diagonal, if I'm able to...
Yeah, to see if you're able to, like, launch yourself towards her, essentially.
Alright. I'm just... This... Plus 15 athletics.
In 5e, is a
That's a-
reaction its own thing or a bonus action?
Reaction is its own thing.
Okay.
That's a 32 athletics.
You
Okay.
are right at the princess.
I just like slide in the home base sort of a deal. And I
yeah,
just like
big buff
present.
style.
And I just like present. I don't even know how, where she is. Maybe I'm at the bottom and she's at the top, or I don't know if she's this whole thing. But I'm
Yeah,
just like
she is.
hold it out to her, and then I look up to see if I'm actually presenting it to her or if I need to reposition myself.
She's reaching for it, and she just looks at you. She's like, I have missed you guys so much.
Hi!
We're good at our jobs, as I say, as I'm confused.
Oh, no.
From across the room.
Incredible. Okay, that will bring us to the top of a round. It has gotten to 10 o'clock here. So I know people need to, like, go to bed and stuff. So we can pick this back up next week unless people are wanting to stay up later to finish off this encounter.
I'm leaving
Probably
it
needing to go to bed.
I mean, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys want to go to bed?
You're
Okay.
fine?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Do you need to go to bed?
No, I can stay up a little later.
Okay. You guys, honestly, at this rate, it's not going to take you too long.
Okay.
I was gonna say, guys.
So, okay, I just wanted to check in before we went push past 10.
Much appreciated. I am on
Okey-dokey.
summertime, so I don't have responsibilities in the morning.
So long as the princess
Same.
does her part, we're good.
Yes.
Right? Okie dokie. At the top of the round, we have our layer action. And what is going to be where are you guys? I'll look back at them. All right. A vine is going to come up at you, toe to attack your face. Please make a will save.
Well, wait, it's at me?
Yeah.
Okay, I have a lot of things protecting me right now.
Good.
Is it a spell?
No.
It's not a spell. A scroll thingy.
It's not a scroll either.
Huh. Okay. What did you want me to roll?
A will save? Or wisdom save?
Plus my wisdom. If my page would scroll. Okay, not bad, not bad. That's a 16. I do have, if this is charmed, then the protection against that.
It is not for charmed.
Probably confusion again.
Yeah. Hey, you guys did protect yourself from a bunch of the stuff in here. The spores have not been able to do almost anything to you.
Yay!
Other than obscure your vision. But there are some things that you're not protected from. So, yeah, you are also going to be under this confusion effect as the vine burrows into your ears. Cool. You cannot take reactions, and at the start of your turn, we'll have you roll a d10. Speaking of which, it's Ilya's turn. Roll a d10, Ilya.
Hang on.
Okay.
I'm going to use a charge of one of my protective spells here.
How do you do that?
So one of the spells that I had cast.
No, but like with a reaction?
No, this is part of... Okay, using one of these abilities is a reaction.
You can't use reactions anymore, so you can't do that.
But this is re-rolling a failed saving throw.
Right, except you would need a reaction. And this...
I think he's doing it for himself.
Yeah, this is for me.
Yes.
So
but
how do I...
target can't take reactions.
But this is for re-roll... This is re-rolling a failed saving throw, and I failed that saving throw to have this effect.
If you had failed something, most things that you failed don't stop you from taking reaction.
Yes.
This one does.
Okay. All right. Cool.
I'm so sorry. It is this very specific effect that does not allow that.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
That would most of the time work. Ilya, please roll your d10.
Okay. 1.
Do, 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 do. You're going to use all your movement to move in a random direction. Let me roll to see where you move. You are going to move. Do, 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 do. And then you do not take an action this turn.
Okay.
What's the movement again? You have 50 feet?
Yeah.
12, 10, 15, 25, 30. All right. That is your turn. I'm so sorry.
But my skeleton gets to shoot because my last command was just simply to attack.
Your skeleton is not confused and can shoot.
Yay!
Does a 19 hit?
No.
Dang it.
I'm so sorry. It's getting better every time, that skeleton.
You almost... was it like, what, 20? You almost hit the vine. You hit the vine. And so good. I was
it does not hit. Great. Next is Mirai. Mirai gets a turn, and let's see. Seth, remind me, are you flying? Are you running? What are you doing?
I'm in the air.
You're in the air.
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
He's hovering a la Ling.
Do, 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 do.
Over by...
An attack roll, because you have her tongue and she's not happy about that.
I wonder why.
Does a 21 hit you?
You are within 30 feet of me.
He's flying super high in the air. Depends on how high he is.
I was gonna say, how high are you're on the ground, right?
Yes, I'm on the ground.
Then more than likely I am not within range, but just barely. You said 21.
Yeah.
Let me just check something. Gosh, there's so many spells. I hate having to scroll up this. But I guess I can't complain. So that is that. Yeah, that meets my AC.
Okay.
That is exactly my AC.
One of the massive thorn spikes again falls from the ceiling. It is going to cause you to fall to the ground to be prone. You're going to take 30 points of piercing damage, 6 points of poison damage, and you are poisoned.
Okay, hold on. You said that was how much and how much?
That was 30 points of piercing, 6 points poison, and you have the poisoned condition.
Cool. So 15 piercing, 6 poison. Because I'm resistance.
Nice.
Nice. Incredible. Okay. And that's Marai's turn. Now it's Sumitpo's turn. Sumitpo, roll a d10.
I will roll a d10. That's an 8.
An 8. Creature uses an action to make a melee attack against a randomly different creature within reach. If there's no creature within reach, creature does nothing this turn. Alright. You do not have to attack one of your friends. Huh?
Are reactions still out?
For this round, yes.
Okay.
Yes. This is not, it will not have the duration of the confusion spell. It is only going to be for a round, unless you are hit with the poison again.
Okay.
Okay. And then it is Princess Layella, who is going to grab the gem from Jenny and send her skeletons even farther. They're getting there. They're building the safe zone for y'all. I just got really confused for a second. I was like, how did Seth get over there? That's his anti-gravity spell.
Yes.
I'm not there yet.
Incredible, incredible. Yes. And Seth, it's your turn.
It's my turn, right? Okay.
Yep, it's your turn.
Cool, let me just check something. So I'm just making sure, because I know once you're an Archdruid at level 20, sometimes you're immune to poison, so I'm just making sure.
That's true. If you're immune to poison, then you're not poisoned. You would still have been knocked to the ground by the thorn, though.
Oh yeah, that doesn't matter at all, though, because of that spell from last round. So it has this negative effect where I can't stay anywhere for more than one round. So
you cut out.
Oh,
like, what?
So the negative effect of that spell is actually going to be helpful in this instance, because I also immediately turn back into lightning and travel 120 feet.
I'm only getting every other word-ish, so I'm not really sure what's happening right now.
Yeah. Andrew?
Hello?
Sorry, I was counting as I moved because I turned into lightning and am back in the air again.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah, so
nice.
The downside of that spell is I can't stay anywhere for a round. I immediately turn into lightning every round for the next minute. There's no like, it's not it's not concentration. It's just I just am lightning when I'm
that
move.
is so crazy.
Spell.
So
it's like the blink spell that you can't really control it.
I mean, it's a 9th level spell. So
that is so crazy. That's crazy.
Now,
I love it.
What's interesting about this is that 120 feet is not my movement. Technically, it's movement that has to be made.
It's just what the spell does.
Yeah. So I got my 120 feet, and then I'll go my 5, 10, 15, 20 feet that I can hover, float, fly. And as an action, I'll look at the. Does the princess look like she could catch the tongue if I were to throw it to her?
Yeah, her other arm has broken free and is like reaching out for it.
And I'm here if she accidentally drops it, so I think we're good.
She has the gem in one hand. She's reaching out to you for the tongue.
Cool. Let me make sure I don't just have an action where I could just make it really easy to go to you, because I still haven't taken an action even.
You just hand it to me and I hand it to her since I'm in between you.
I go, "Hoot," and I toss it to you. Just an easy little toss.
Okay, let me...
To her or to...
To her, but with you there to assist.
Yes,
Roll
I'm there in case it...
falls. She almost catches it. Jenny, let's see if you catch it.
Hold on. I give her a plus, an additional D6 to her catch if she almost catches it.
Let's see.
And that's a
She caught
5. There we go.
She catches it now. Awesome. She catches it. And she's like, okay, guys, things might get really weird in here when I start doing this. The cavern might collapse. I'll try to protect you with bones.
Do you need anything else from us, or just to not... And I just
Try not
like
to
press
die.
her vaguely.
Now,
So what did you say?
She said, try not to die. And if that is the conclusion of Seth's turn, it is Jenny's turn.
well, would that count as my action to have thrown that?
Yeah.
Okay, then yes, that's my turn.
Okay. All right, Jenny.
All right. Seth, can you bring anyone along with you as lightning, or you're just lightning yourself?
Yeah, I am just lightning.
Okay. Then I think I'm gonna... Okay, it's gonna get weird, but also our companions slash Polycule are on the other side, and I have things that could help them. I can remove I can attempt to remove conditions. So it's like, do I go over there and try and assist, or do I let this pass and have them come here? Has anybody got opinions that maybe we would have a vibe of what we would normally do in a situation like this?
I'm confused.
Fair.
Fair.
Good answer.
Looking at you all like this.
Of course. Yeah, I think then I will...
I have more where that came from.
Of course you do. I'm just double checking if I have anything that helps me along here. And
There's
there was
also
like
this
a...
one.
Oh,
No.
look. Beautiful. All right. Where there's like a spore cloud making it hard to see somewhere. Is that correct?
Yeah, on Marai's half of the cavern.
Okay, on like the entire half.
Yes.
Okay. Going up to where the gem was, or also with, or has it been pushed back at all by the skeleton line?
That has also been pushed back by the skeletons.
Okay.
What they're doing is pushing back her influence.
Okay. I think...
That and things being set up.
Alright, I think I just, like, nod at the princess, and then I sprint back, as far as I can go, just towards Morai. Yeah. Which, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, if it's... Yeah, let's see, I guess I move... Yeah, I think I just move my movement and my Does it count as a dash if part of it is me like falling, but with inertia pushing me in a direction?
Yes, you can use that to dash.
Okay.
It'll be really
and then
cool.
yes. Okay, and then yes, I'm gonna get as far as I can, and then Misty Step to as far as I can. But I'm gonna try and do my Misty Step at an angle to kind of put me closer to the ceiling, so that if I take falling damage, it's less falling damage.
Okay.
We're at an angle, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, I can probably move my thing, huh? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's my movement, and then my action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then Misty Step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Will be another. If you'll allow me to not worry about the up and down movement and just go the full forward movement.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, hang on. 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I am even with the line of skeletons, except I'm on the ceiling or close to it.
Okay, awesome.
All right. Do I need to roll to see how close to the ceiling I got? If I manage that. If I fell-
Go ahead and roll that acrobatics check again.
All right. Straight acrobatics will be a d20. Nothing.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. That is what it is.
You guys are really good at a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nat
Oh,
20.
What'd you roll?
A
Nat
nat
20.
20.
Nice.
Nice.
You totally landed like Spider-Man up there.
Beautiful.
You're totally safe. Yeah, incredible. Incredible. Okay. At the top of the round, as with her layer action, the princess begins to activate this imprisoning ritual. Things start to get weird. She now has the gem and the tongue and begins, and that is going to cause a lot of the stuff on Morai's side to start flying across the room. So I'm going to need people to make some dex saves. Everybody.
Flying across the room, like towards
Towards the princess, as if it's
Okay.
being sucked in by a vacuum.
Okay, so I'm here like, well, I'm at the wrong. I'm like 10 feet to the right of where people would potentially be coming from if they are being sucked this way. But I'm like, here, guys, over here.
Wait.
is the confused reaction removing effect still up?
No, you are able to take reactions now, those of you who were confused.
Ah.
So we are getting, if we fail a deck save, we're getting sucked towards where exactly?
No. You
Oh.
are going to potentially get hit by debris that is getting sucked into it. You are not part of Morai and are therefore not being summoned into this ritual.
Oh, it's Mirai, so it's not okay.
Right? Morai is being drawn in by the imprisoning magic that the princess is doing now that she has the gem and tongue.
Oh, and I'm
Gotcha.
just
So
right.
and I'm right in the way.
No.
Yeah.
I got a
I need to
29.
duck to the side.
Let me go see what you
Oh, no.
Dodge with me, my husband.
Um,
I imagine Cement Poe's looking at me like this.
DM,
29.
what's the DC? What's the DC?
Oh, we're
DM?
all doing deck saves.
Yeah, everybody
Yeah.
did it. Everyone in the whole cavern, including that
Guys.
skeleton.
I just wanted you to know
Oh, the skeleton too.
that I will miss you all.
What does that
What are
mean?
you doing? Are you talking about your own paternity leave? Like what?
He got a 6. My skeleton got a 17.
Oh, he got a 6. That's why.
Yeah, I
Right.
rolled a 2 on my dice, and my death
Uh,
save is +4.
Don't you have? Do you get one of the blessing things that lets you re-roll, roll advantage on one saving throw
Yeah, there is that.
Wait, what's that?
that you gave us? You had a blessing that you gave us.
Oh,
Were you
know
included in
what? Hold
that?
on. I was. I'm gonna redo it right now. Thanks for reminding me, guys.
Yep.
Oh, that's
We don't want
that's
you to
way
die.
better.
Okay.
Ilya, how many hit points did that skeleton have?
The skeleton had 13, or 2d8 plus 4, however we want to slice and dice it.
It's fully dead now. It's gone. It got slammed into by a big hunk of vines and is dust.
Ryan!
That wasn't Ryan.
God.
I mean, you can warn him too if you want, but that wasn't more Ryan.
On that reroll, you barely save. It's like you see this thing coming for you and you barely dodge out of the way as this thing nearly takes you out.
I'm so happy that you guys remembered the reroll thing that I gave you and then proceeded to forget about.
And it is Ilya's turn.
Okay, so
Also,
I just used my...
word on you, just so you know.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
That everyone had death word.
So I just used my regular movement to get to where I am from where Morai previously was, or is, right?
You're going to use your regular movement?
Well, no, when I was confused, I used...
Regular
To
movement,
move.
yes, you just used movement.
So I can use my regular movement to get back to exactly where I was.
Yeah.
I will do that.
All right.
Right up into Morai's face.
As she's being pulled out of her own pillar by the magic.
So,
Screaming with no tongue.
I didn't like that, and I don't think you'll like this. And I'm going to attack her 6 times with...
Hey, roll
So
your attack. It's time.
So I'm just gonna roll this. I'm just gonna roll all the attacks, and you'll tell me how many hit.
Sure.
There's no advantage or disadvantage, right?
No.
Okay. Let me just double check, make sure everything's up to snuff here with what I'm about to do. Oh, it's 14 now rather than silly me. There, okay. 1, 2. That's a crit. 3,
Nice.
4, 5, 6. Okay. There's 3 that are over 30. One's in 29. 2 are 18 and a 19. Do an 18 and a 19 hit?
No, they don't. 4 of those attacks hit, and one of the ones that hit is a crit.
Okay. So I'm going to roll all this damage all at once.
Sure.
And I can try and make a couple of these stunning strikes, but I'll do that after. Roll. Oh, this is going to be disgusting. So it's 4 hits and 1's a crit. So, and then I add. Hang on. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. 48 d8. 9 d8 plus 20 plus 8, I think 16 d6.
Cool.
Because it's 2d8 and I hit 4 times, that time 2, or 2d6 times 4 is 8. Plus it, so that would be 16d6.
Mm-hmm.
16d6. Yeah. I think that's right. 175 damage. So let's from
175 damage.
I'm so sorry. I do roll an additional 46. So let me ask.
Sure.
Whack, 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 whack.
2d6 plus 2d6. Okay, that will only be an additional 7 damage. Grand total of 182 damage.
Incredible.
What resistance does she have?
She has resistance. Well, she has immunity to psychic damage, but I don't think it tells any of that. She's resistant to bludgeoning,
Okay.
and she's resistant to. No, she's immune to poison. She's resistant to acid damage, and she is resistant to thunder damage.
So none of that's piercing or force.
Nope.
It's all pure
Okay.
whack.
She takes 180 damage,
Incredible.
and I'm going to make.
But
I'm also gonna do a bunch of stunning strikes. So she needs to roll.
Okay.
My it's DC 19. I'll tell you what save it is. Stun. Con. She needs to roll a 19 con save. I can do this 4 times. Have her roll
And then a 1.
a natural 1, so I only use 1 key point.
Yeah.
So just bam, 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 bam.
Yeah.
I'm getting
awesome.
really violent up there.
That amount practically rips her free of the pillar.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll for flavor I do that a bunch of times and then I just chuck her.
You would have to use an action to fully rip her out and throw her, because she's still
Okay.
clinging with her power what she can, clinging to the pillar to try and not get sucked in.
Even though she's stunned.
I mean, you would still need that action because the vines were still clinging to her.
Okay, fine.
I do understand, yes, she's not actively doing that. She is stunned. And it is her turn next, so I think there's not much you can do.
Suddenly remembering that the person doing all of this terrible damage is a 4-foot rabbit.
A bunny that was rizzing you all up not 3 seconds earlier.
Yeah.
Cool. Yes, sure does happen. And then we're at Sumito.
All right. Wait, so is Ilya back down now?
No.
I'm
Okay.
up there, but she's stunned and I've done
All the damage.
a
Does your-
monstrous amount of damage to her face.
Yeah, is your
Yeah, the token is
character-
not
yeah.
moved.
is your token in the right spot? Does it need to be moved?
Oh, it does need to be moved.
Where does it need to be?
On to Mirai.
Ta-da.
Ta-da! DM, God did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, that's where he is. And she is, you can tell that almost any other hit is going to be enough to dislodge her from the pillar.
By the way,
Okay.
because she's stunned, everyone has advantage on her.
Yeah.
I'll put the stun condition here in the.
Let's see.
Nice.
What
Fail strength dex.
spells can I do to prevent from being confused?
You're not confusing.
Oh,
Also,
You're
you do have that one advantage from the blessing that Seth did, unless you already used that.
I've not used it. I'm debating what to do.
Mirai,
I mean, you,
for reference, is limp in her little tower, just kind of slouched over.
Cool. You say I have advantage.
Yeah,
have
you do.
advantage. She's almost dislodged from the pillar, at which point she'll fly across the room to get imprisoned.
And
And,
she automatically fails dex and saving throws. She doesn't even get to roll them.
yep.
you could duck out of the way.
I'm 40 feet down.
Also true.
Fair.
There are a lot of options.
All right. Well, I'm debating. casting Dimensional Anchor on her so she can't run away, but I don't know if that would prevent whatever the princess is planning to do to her. So, gonna do... those are all concentration, and I'm trying to keep all the concentration going that we have right now.
You can move closer to me so that you get advantage on dex saves. Or not advantage, but so you get a +5 on whatever saves.
You know what? I am going to move away from the rabbit.
If you move like 15 feet closer to me, either 15 or 20, then you'll be in my 30-foot range.
Cool. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll get within your 30. Let's see. I'll just take my full move. 5.
I'm just realizing now I might have miscalculated a bit of that damage.
30.
Well, it's gonna stand the way it is now.
I know. I'm just letting people know that. Cheat.
Did you do too much or not?
I did a little too much.
Oh, so you're a cheater.
Okay.
You're a filthy cheater.
No worries. You weren't gonna be able to kill her, so.
Is that a challenge? No, I'm joking.
You wanna know how many hit points I gave her?
No.
5 billion. No.
Alright, what?
The task wasn't to kill her, the task is to imprison her.
That's fair.
But it doesn't hurt to beat her up a bit on the way.
Absolutely, please beat her up. Alright, Sumitpo. Here's another thing I will let you know, Sumitpo, in case there's actions you want to take about that. Looking at the way that this cavern is constructed and the warning that the princess yelled, there's a very high chance that as soon as Mirai is removed from those vines, everything the vines are supporting is going to be very unstable and start to come down.
Yep, okay. Don't worry. I was actually thinking about shoring
Like there's
up.
more options than just attacking her.
Yeah.
Depending what you want to do.
So, what I'm going to do is a little bit different than how it's normally done.
Yes.
But, so there's this area that's going to collapse. I'm not sure where exactly map-wise that's going to be. But, and this can be either before or during, after my move, whatever makes sense for the range on this spell, which I'm not looking up right now. But I'm going to cast Web to make some structural, hold togetherness.
I like it.
Very
You
nice.
know,
I'm going to
can
use
you-
the staff to do that.
Yeah, and make an Arcana check just to establish the efficacy of where you put the webs.
Roll 1d20 plus 11. Well, no.
You know what? They're doing something.
I might spend my turns just webbing up the place. Because more might not be bad. Unless if we're talking about like how he tried to hold the ship together and it didn't work. To think how he just mentally calculated out where to put those webs, and Jarvis was like 98%, or whatever her name was.
Yeah.
He was like,
Okay.
he mentally calculated that out and he got that good at it.
So you're webbing up
Yes.
the room. I love it. Okay.
I say yes because I rolled a 1. So I'm just using web to hold the room together preemptively.
It's a
Okay.
check though, right? So
There's not really a
Um,
creature or something in the way, but
Yeah, the Arcana check was just to see, like, if you were going to be, like, Peter Parker level support structure identifying. Or just webbing it up to see what happens. He's just webbing it up randomly. That's okay. All right. Next up is Lyella. And so on her turn, she yells a final warning to you guys, and then Mirai is yanked free of the pillar, and the walls come tumbling down. So, Seth, it is your turn, and you know that in seconds, so by the top of the round, this room is going to be collapsing.
Okay.
Quick question. Does that include the princess's half of the room?
That's a great question. You guys can make a perception check to determine that.
I'm
Okay.
out. I
What?
I went 120 feet out into safety, I guess. Or wait, because you said the room
Take
is
me with you,
collapsing.
husband.
I can't.
Into,
I'm a
like, the
lightning bolt.
mountain?
Also, if anyone is in my way, they will take the damage.
So you just went out of the cavern?
So is that cavern opening still like there, or did it get sealed up afterwards?
No.
So it's sealed
Yeah,
up.
it's not
So
so.
we're just in a room that's crumbling.
Yep.
Is Mirai...
At least one half is. We
how
can
far
investigate
across
the other
room-
half.
Yeah, how far across the room has Mirai been pulled?
She is about halfway across the room at this point.
Would you say she's at where the gem is?
Yeah. Here, I'll move her real quick. Hold on.
Okay, yeah, I was just...
Oh, there you go. Yep, there she is.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move into her, and she'll take the lightning damage again.
Okay.
Because I have to move every round, so
You do.
I mean, might as well.
You're just pinballing around here.
So let me roll my 78, which I completely forgot I could just have the computer do. Okay, that's it's 35 if she fails the 19 dex save as she's being sucked towards whatever.
Oh, she fails.
Okay. Let's see. That's 5.
Has no dex save.
15, 20, 25, 30, 25, 40, 45, 50, 60, 70. Yeah, I'll stay where I am. I don't have to move the full 120 feet. I just have to move. So I'll be there.
All right. Awesome. Is that your whole turn then?
That's my turn.
Jenny.
All right. I mostly am interested in gathering up the Polycule at this point, which but I don't have any like long. I mean, I guess I can Misty Step.
Please grab me.
He's so far away from everyone else. I think Elliot is in the
I could
most
potentially-
danger of being crushed.
Yeah, I feel like I could potentially get to you, but I couldn't like take.
If I get around, I can get all the way to safety.
Okay, so that's more than I can do. Yeah, so okay, then I just like yell, "Come on!"
Because I'm right after the lair. Like I'm the first, I think. So
No, you're at the top of the round, Ilya.
okay. If we're going off Mirai and her initiative when the chamber will collapse, I will be okay.
Is that yeah, I just yell out and I can I make a perception check to see the safest part of the cavern, like where to try and direct
Absolutely.
people to.
Absolutely. Make a perception check.
Okay. That's a 13.
Okay. On a 13, you look around quickly and you take stock. The closer to the princess you are, the more likely you are to survive this. You can see as bones have started to lattice work their way around her in a protective dome. And as she's pulling in Mariah in this ritual, she's glancing around at all of you. You can see the math in her eyes as she's trying to figure out how she could possibly get all of you under a protection of this dome that she's building. But you're all so scattered. If you can get together somewhere or all get to her, then you have a better chance of being protected.
All right. I assume without even having to do math about it, that since my strength is 29, that I could potentially carry a person.
Yep. Yeah.
That'd be an issue.
Easily carry a person.
Okay. I'm gonna call out to Ilya, like, hurry over here. You know, we all need to gather up, and then I would like to move over and pick up Sumitpo, and then move back towards.
Okay.
So picking up, does that count as an action? I assume.
Yes, that is going to be your action.
Okay, then I will. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'll just run over and grab him, and then pick him up. Misty step back over. Well, so I gotta look at what makes sense, actually. Because Sumipo goes after Mirai. So, yeah, so I will... so it's like... Yeah, right there, and then... Yeah, so I went over, and I think I had maybe, like, 2 more squares to go with, because Misty Step is 30 feet, or we're even... Yeah, so might go... Yeah, yeah, just as close to, I guess you're kind of stuck in lightning mode, aren't you?
That's so unfortunate. I hope that doesn't get him killed, because that would be really sad. It was a really cool move.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, just as close to the princess as possible, which...
Okay.
Yeah, because I think I had 10 more feet of movement plus the 2 more feet from the which I think you moved me the one.
Okay. So
I think so. Yeah, about there.
Good. All right. Top of the round. The cavern begins crumbling. I need everybody to make a dex save.
Hey, and everyone except for except for Ilya gets a +5 to the save.
Oh, I rolled badly, but I still got a 21.
Ooh,
Okay.
good.
Ilya, you are saved by the web that Sumitpo put up over there before he was yoinked away.
Thanks,
That
Sumitpo.
would- If you were, that wouldn't have been enough otherwise, but you can tell that structurally around you, this part you're on would have completely crumbled if it weren't for Sumitpo.
So you said that was a what? What did we
Plus-
add to that?
A dex save.
Oh yeah.
Aura
Thank you, love.
+5.
Yeah, it's a dex save. Okay, so you get a +5 from me.
You know what?
I don't.
Ooh.
You can get advantage. Oh yeah, I'll use my advantage if that's all right.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I'm gonna add my +6 just in case, because 18 doesn't. Wait, did you guys succeed on this with an 18 last time?
Ooh, that's worse. Okay, so 15 dex save. It's okay though. I mean, if it doesn't kill me outright, I'm totally fine. I think I'll be fine.
No. Some of us haven't even taken actual damage yet, right?
No, we've been doing good.
I've still got 10 hit points. I'm working with.
Okay, let's see. Seth, you have an 18. Jenny, you have a 15.
Mm-hmm.
Sumitpo and Ilya are fine. Seth and Jenny are going to take 21 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
All right, and then it will be Ilya's turn.
Okay.
The layer action is
just
just
a-
crumbling on now. So.
Yeah, quick glance. Is it safer to be all together in one group or to be by the princess? Because I can get all the...
If you are either all in a group or by the princess, so if the princess can have herself and one other spot to protect,
Okay.
is ideal.
I think it'll be safer by her. So I'm going to double dash, which is 150 feet of movement. And I can drop from the tower because I can just fall and not take as much damage. It reduces it by 50. So I think that's enough. And I'm going to full sprint faster than anyone can discern all the way to the princess.
Incredible. He just runs past you guys so fast.
Nice. I just realized that we are in the unless it's been turned off, then we are. I forgot about the reversed gravity. Where we all are.
Oh, yeah. I probably would have dropped that concentration spell after it was null.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Great.
not necessary.
We
That
love
could
that.
go bye-bye.
Okay,
It's gone.
I was like,
I also just learned how to delete tokens.
Great.
oh, nice. Is that why
Mariah.
all the tokens were gray for a moment on my end?
Oh, maybe.
For a
I don't
second.
know.
Rye does not get to make an action on her turn. She's just being yoinked. Sumit Po, it is your turn. I believe you're being carried by your wife.
One of your spouses.
One of your spouses is carrying you.
Are we all moving back there, or are we staying here?
I mean, we could.
Where should I put the next web? That's what I'm asking, really.
Gotcha.
If not everyone can move probably above you, but you can still probably try and move to the princess if you can make it all the way
Yeah.
to her.
Yeah, I feel like if we're able to stick together as a group and move together, if the DM would allow that, then we would all try and go down. Although we've got we got Lightning Boy over here. Who? What's the deal? You have to move 120 feet each turn or something like that?
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to tell you real quick, though.
Uh-huh.
Layella's turn is right after Sumit Po.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So that's when she'll want to do whatever she's doing. Okay.
Once her turn hits, things will change again. And so it would be better for you guys to not separate right now before her turn.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to web kind of around us. Like on the, I guess, the ceiling? I don't know.
Gotcha.
Wherever looks least stable.
Makes sense.
Okay, awesome. Go ahead and make an Arcana check for that. Just see if you increase the efficacy at all.
Arcana. That's a 14.
Okay, awesome. You feel like you hit the most unstable part near you guys, so this is probably going to help. All right. And then on Layella's turn, let me get back to the map. Right, finishes her flight across the room to get sealed in the gem. The room collapses, and I'm gonna make a roll. All right. We are out of initiative as the room collapses around you guys. Those of you who are clumped together over there, the bones create a dome over you. Ilya is with the princess in her little protective dome. And the world is dark and quiet for a while until you realize that there is there's a shifting and a crunching sound around you, and you realize you're in sort of like an egg shape of bone that is rising through the mountain that has collapsed.
Nice. How is Seth our lightning boy?
That's true. I think he's just bouncing around in the egg.
Can't stop after the I would have like 4 rounds left of this or 3 rounds left of it. I would be able to stop and I'd be like, oh, that spell's tricky.
Would you be doing lightning damage to us the whole time, bouncing back and forth?
If you were in my way, how big is this dome?
Not big enough for you to not give them damage, so they're taking a little bit of damage.
We make it through mostly unscathed, but we make it to the top, and we're all just like, just ash covered, like just like the in the cartoons where it's just like the person's just been struck by lightning, and they're just like the explosion just happened, and they've just got the.
I would be making sure to only move like 5 feet, sort of not to hit you guys if I could.
Well,
Okay,
here's
so
the
you
thing,
can't limit it.
Yeah, I can.
If anyone does take damage, my arcane ward will take it first,
Oh, nice.
Nice.
and I can
Awesome.
take a lot right now.
Yeah. You guys emerge. The egg falls away. The egg of bone. It all just falls away and crumbles once you guys hit the surface. And you guys are on top of this mountain. And the sun is shining, and the princess is laying there. She's just like, oh my gosh, guys. I haven't seen the sun in 800 years.
I'm like, that can't be good for your eyes.
It was bad for everything.
Here, and I crawl underneath like her head to be the rat.
She just starts crying.
Oh.
I'm so glad you guys didn't die this time.
I'm going
We're
to.
Also
So
glad.
she's like lichy, right? Like part of her's bone and stuff.
There is still sort of bone clinging to her in places, but she looks much older than last time you saw her. And her hair has turned white and things, but other than that, she looks pretty much like herself. Now that she's out of the pillar of bone that she was living in.
Perfect.
Oh.
But she looks around at you guys and goes, I can't believe you all got married without me.
We can do it again. Simipo is wanting to leave.
We can do it again. It won't we can add you. It won't have the same effect, but we can still all get married.
No, I can cast it. I can cast the spell as well.
What if we just
Oh,
dispelled?
we lost
what if we
Wingbot.
dispelled?
Well,
the
no, but what I'm
marriage?
saying is that it won't. Well, I guess it'll work for her. I guess.
I was gonna say, what if
just
we
that this-
dispelled the magic of the ceremony?
No, it can
No, don't
only.
get divorced on my account.
Sumitpo already told us he was gonna divorce us. It's fine.
That's fair. He was always the least likely to go for this kind of thing.
But he did.
He
You
did.
have to be willing, and it worked.
Half-heartedly, but we convinced him.
But the magic wouldn't have taken effect if it didn't work. So if he wasn't willing, so.
By the way,
But the
my wolf, my jackal form is now down, so I look like a person. So he's not attracted to me anymore.
you cut out a bit, but you're saying you're no longer a jackal, so he's no longer attracted to you. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly.
So Simipo is no longer attracted to you.
You heard the 2 conditions that I said, right?
Yeah.
All I
There
heard
were
was
2
furry.
things. All right, guys, stop being mean to Simipo.
I'm already making a flower crown for the princess.
Oh, man.
Ours are still on.
Yes.
Good news is, everything that Mirai controlled should be pretty much crumbling by now. People who are just following her by choice, we will have to deal with. But I'm pretty sure that we can deal with that after I take a nap.
That's very true.
Where do we?
I mean,
You want to get married before or after the nap? The nap.
That's up to you guys. You've already had one marriage today.
It does take an hour,
That's true.
so it
Do I have
depends
to-
on if.
most of it's the flower crowns.
Most of it's the flower crowns.
Yeah.
Okay. How about
I mean, it
after a
takes you a
nap?
while. Okay,
I haven't
I'll have
slept
the
in
flower
800
crowns ready
years
by then.
either. I haven't also eaten. Do any of you have food? I guess I don't. I probably don't need to eat anymore, but I would like to.
I cast good berries so that we can all have our food for the day.
I cast
Nothing wants to be more
create
satisfying than a good
water,
berry.
and just To have some water too.
It's like I can summon goats, but they just disappear when you kill them.
Yeah, that's okay. There'll be plenty of time for all the little things now that I'm not trapped in a mountain anymore. This will be good.
Mhm.
I'm so glad you guys came back.
Do we have all our memories back? at
Yeah,
this
you guys
point?
have your members now.
I don't know what took us so long to do it last time. I guess you just had to wear it down for a long time.
Well, we're
Well,
so cagey. It was a thing that we're going to do after the, which is after the war.
You know. Oh, let me look at that spell.
I'm looking at Sibipo like this.
We could maybe just. Oh, let me look more closely at this.
I
Oh,
hate to do this because I love the fun banter for you guys, but I actually really have to go to the bathroom, so I'm going to wrap it here.
All
But this
right.
concludes the paternity leave campaign. I hope you guys enjoyed.
We all
Yes,
get
thank
married.
you. Yes.
All right,
Woohoo!
well, with that.